Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another gaming chat for the Walking Dead Survivors here on the High Picture Education Network YouTube channel. Obviously, just doing my daily stuff right now for a build train, animal train. This is my third account right now. We're actually gonna do a couple things here. First and foremost, we're gonna go get our stuff out of the Lone Trader deal, which obviously you can buy all that stuff depending on things. I don't tend to use rubies to get anything except for the actual speed ups right here, mostly because wood and stuff like that is easy enough gotten through various other means, whether it be buying it with bullets or whatever the case be. And then of course I got our hour speed up, which is nice for essentially free there. Got 15 minutes worth of speed ups there. Paying 9 rubies to get another 15 minutes worth of speed ups, and then paying 30 to get 25 for trainer speed ups is not a bad deal either. When it gets to like 38, 40 something ish, though, that's where it kind of gets like diminishing returns is what I call it. These flasks are obviously needed for when you're doing technology stuff. Get our speed up thing right there. The 381 is definitely not worth it for that kind of money. Go to the second round. Get the meat. Get water. Get more construction speed ups. Get an hour for the training speed up. I will pay 27 to get 15 minutes worth of speed ups there. Same thing with 9 right there. And then the bottom row, we will get that one for veggies. Do the third refresh, spending 100 rubies to do so. I won't go past that, by the way. I'll never do the 300 or anything else like that because it's not worth it. Again, diminishing returns after that. Worth it. 45 for this is probably worth it. I'm just trying to keep my stuff above 600 right now is what it is for when time gets here in a minute, because we're going to need that for the dog and whatnot for this whole thing. Million meat for a 50% March speed up is definitely still worth it. Same thing with the bottoms there, all that stuff. Go out of there. Okay, so what we're on right now, for those interested, we're on a survival challenge, doing a build, train, animal train. Got to get to at least the 5 million box is what it is. And right now, I'm going to do my wall speed up on this one. So we'll take that to 54 minutes, which is automatic complete. Get our construction complete for the wall. All right, let's see where that took us to for the overall. All right, we're almost there. We are now went from 250K to 4,891,000. So potentially, when I actually grab a dog here, the dog itself might actually burn me past that. So what I'm probably going to do actually is I will go and do the others right now, which is basically combining 2 dogs into one, which will give us the exchange rewards right there. And then obviously this is the other daily rewards you can get, which I wish there was more than 5 tasks. I wish there was more like 10 or 15, honestly, because even with the other stuff, it's just too little for me, honestly. But yeah, so we got those. And of course we did hit the 5 million then. So we're just over 5 million on that. Get our gathering mission complete for that rewards. Obviously this is all the rewards you get. You get 2 million bullets, couple of the glue things, 400k experience for your overall thing, some tape, 30 gold medals for combat, which is what you need to do all your combat stuff for your troop levels, 30 for your gatherers and stuff like that, people like Eugene and whatnot that are in different jobs. And then the epic ones, 40 a piece for those, which obviously the combat ones would be people like Epic Shane or Rick and stuff like that, or Billy or Zeke or anybody like that. And then the other ones would be your gatherer people, which I'll show you here in a minute. And then, of course, you got 4 hours worth of construction speed ups and 4 hours worth of training speed ups on that, plus all the little things for the various whatnot. So, and we'll go to that right now for the recruits thing. all that stuff for the different shirts and stuff like that. That's all represented right here for these things, and that's how much you need to get to the next level for 16 and whatnot. Actually, that's 17. This would be the 16 level right here, which we're almost at 16 level for the actual things. We're going to need some more tape, though, to get it to the next level for that. So that'll probably be the next thing that gets leveled up here in a little bit. Probably like a day or so. And then the bottom part there with experience is how much we have right now, which is 230, 255 before we can level up again to 47. And then we can start doing this stuff again, or developmental of this stuff again, which if you go down further here, what you want to get to is the bullet forger thing so that you can actually start doing the trainer group speed ups and the fighter speed ups and everything else like that. The healing reduction is kind of like a secondary whatever. This is more what you want to get, though. You want to get the stuff for the size groups and stuff like that for, melee, sharpshooter, and cavalry. And you also want to do these ones specifically for the actual speed increase, so it'll take less time to actually get those done then. Because obviously right now, if we go back to where we're at right now, that is how much time is left before these will actually be able to be gotten now. And I'm not going to waste the time to do those right now just because of the fact that, we've already gotten our 5 mil for the day. What I will do actually, though, I don't think I bought my dog yet. So I will take the 600 and buy an animal right now. Get the old Rottweiler there, which will give us that claiming rewards, which is all these 2 dogs and the cow plus 5,000 experience for the dog. And then the other 3, obviously, you would go to usually a cow is what would be there, which I'm going to go ahead and drop the cow in there now. So you got 3 traits right there. Obviously, this cattle driver one's probably the least that you would actually want to have on there. So we'll save the construction cattle thing, which that'll eventually be gotten away with. And then the actual one you want to keep would be that, specifically with the locks. And then you simply choose your deal, which we're going to do ahead and grab a sharpshooter thing to replace the other one there. And it simply replaces that animal skill then. And then we'll get the little box of 5 things, which will probably be 5 locks, but who the hell knows. And then, of course, you can buy various things there. The one difference, though, is, and this is something I want everybody to know out here, when you're buying animal skill stuff, this is why you want to have the other ones besides just the dogs, because when you can get the cattle open, you can get way cheaper stuff. So, for instance, to begin with, when you get, I think it's the level 17, it's either 17 or 18, and you unlock the dogs, you basically are paying 400 no matter what for a skill every day. Whereas if you can unlock the cattle, you only got to pay 20 for the lowest things there, which are the cattle driver, the between the eyes, and the to reader. So yeah, we'll just grab one of those for 20, get our other set of dogs there. And then the final set, which is basically upgrading, which is where you go to, where we're at now, I'm trying to see if okay, yeah, we got a 10 right there. So go over here, and there you got your little, 50K worth, and it just upgrades to X amount. Get it to 15, and then you got your 5, and then you get your claim rewards there. So it's really as simple as that. And that's obviously just one of these that we finished off right now. Like I said, we got our 5,000 there, our 5 million there. Trying to see what else we got. Got our construction power that we can grab for our stuff right there. And I think that's probably it right now. Obviously, the daily supply run too. This is one of these things that pops off every. I think these come through like once every season now, and it's a 60-day thing. You want to do these every single day because you basically start out with like mediocre stuff, like boxes of bullets and stuff. But then if you can get through all 60 days, this is where it starts getting good at the very end, which is you actually get 1,000 rubies, and you start getting junkyard keys and stuff like that. And in a couple of days, we'll obviously be getting an 8-hour shield as well. And then you can get like an hour worth of speed up stuff as well in there and whatnot. But yeah, like the best ones you can get obviously would be the long range missions at day 55, the day 56, 1,000 ruby count, and then the actual key at the very end is what it is. And then not only that, but then you have all these things at the top right here that correspond for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, 8 days, 12 days, 18 days, 25 days, 32 days, 40 days, 45 days, 50 days, 55 days, and 60 days, which basically correlate to various, sets of rubies that come through. Like that one was 200. The next one will be 300 worth of rubies. And then it'll be 500, or no, be another 300 worth of rubies on day 50, 400 worth on day 55, and then 500 worth on day 60. So yeah, definitely worth it for sure. And then we'll go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and actually, here in a little bit, because I think we can actually do something now with this. Nice. Cool. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and actually ask for architect here in a minute, because I just now realized that with that wall, I unlocked my 25 town hall ability to upgrade, which is going to take a little over a month now. And that's the big thing right now, right? Like, so obviously with speed ups and stuff like that, this is not going to be 32 days. It'll be, I should say, with the 10% discount for the architect that we have as region, it'll be a lot less than that, but it'll also be a good time to be able to have other stuff then too. But yeah, right now I'm going to go ahead and actually just grab that, figure out what I need to have right now for this. So we need, go ahead and add 24 to that then. I'm not going to do all the million ones. I'm actually going to go to the 100K ones because it's a lot less than. Let's do that to about 560 maybe. So we'll have a little bit left over. And then again, go to the 100K ones instead of the million ones. And we got all of our stuff ready. It's just going and asking for the architect now is the only thing. So let me go ahead and see. Clan. There we go. Architect scientist. Are you fucking kidding me? Shit. Wait, when the fuck did that happen? How long ago was that anyway? I'm trying to see. There usually is a time period on that, but it doesn't say right now. Fuck. Oh, wait. Damn it. Shit. Okay. Well, we're not going to show that then, because right now, between now, because you can see the time right there, it says 4:04 or 4:34. It's now between now and I believe it's 8 a.m. UTC is when the damn thing is closed for. Damn it, that sucks. Of course, this would have to happen like right then. That being said, it's not going to be like, it would only be like 4 hours if I did that right now, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll just hold on to that stuff and then we'll do it later on is what it'll be. But yeah, we'll get all of our dailies right there though. And actually, now that we're here, we will grab our daily stuff right now. Thing that sucks though is difference between the actual mobile game and this version of it. You can't actually do anything except claim. You can't do the double rewards and stuff like that. So we'll just claim our things right now currently. Get to the next level. I think we'll actually double level on this one if I'm not mistaken for the days. And of course it gives you all the experience and stuff like that. If you had double rewards, you get 4 of these and then like 10 instead of 5 rubies and stuff. Same thing with the other ones. It would go to 20 instead of 10. So, and then we haven't actually done our survivor up yet, so we'll do that here in a minute as well. So yeah, go get that, which is 120 of the research, and then a set of glasses. The only thing that sucks is when they do the resets on these war passes, some of them will be for like day 8. It'll actually be the other stuff for overall, but unfortunately these ones, it's just a bunch of long ranges, which kind of sucks because it's like, it's not that long ranges are bad or anything, but it's like what you get for them is not as good as like the 20 fragments and stuff you would get otherwise. And then of course we got other stuff in those as well for the day. And then of course when you get to day 30 with that is when you finally get a 7-day hilltop, which I have like, I think 10 of those sitting around or something crazy right now. Maybe it's 8, 7, 8, 10, somewhere in there. Yeah, there you go. Right now, 6. So I got 6 hilltops right now. I have the legendary anniversary mansion that I would have for 7 days, and then I got a 30-day junkyard, which I will use that at some point. I'm debating about when, because I figured out that when we actually do win this season, we will have a permanent junkyard. So I'm 100% going to use this at one point for 30 days, and then I'll use my permanent junkyard after that. That's what it'll be. And then, of course, we want to get our season 4 rewards for commemoration. We'll get our other stuff here in a second for the 10% there. Obviously, you want to do these for the, by the way, for the elite shop there, you want to get the daily rewards there because it allows for X amount of points. And if you don't do that, you're stupid because you can't get up to the better elite levels, which obviously you can then buy all the stuff right there that's on lock right now. Like I could go in here and buy, this for 250 and that for 300 rubies. And then, of course, various other things as well. You can get an hour speed up here, an hour speed up there, hour speed up here for 135 rubies each, which these are worth it most of the time, actually, for that 135. Not so sure that the technology speed up was worth it, but usually the construction one is just because, and I'm going to buy those at some point here. I'm debating right now which all I want to get. But yeah, it sucks to know that the shit was closed like 10 minutes before I was able to do this then, because that will be upgraded. Like I said, this will be upgraded here in a little bit. I'm not sure exactly when just yet, but probably 4 or 5 hours from now, I'll start doing the upgrade on that then. And then we'll just jump to our other accounts here and just do the same thing with them. Get our lone trader stuff, since we only got an hour and 40 minutes left on that. 27, 23, 30. Grab the stuff at the bottom there. Let's see here. Get that. Grab that. This is actually a good deal right here. 27 rubies for an hour speed up. Same thing with the 45 because it's like X amount of percent lower. Grab that, grab that, grab that. I've done the 450s before for the 8-hour shields, but they're not worth it, honestly. Unless you're like really desperate for shields, it's totally not worth it for that. Unless you have like a bunch of extra rubies or you're paying to win or whatever. So grab all of our others there. On the bottom there. And yeah, everything else is rubies, so we're not going to bother wasting time with that though. I don't think I've grabbed my stuff for the day right now. Or did I? No, I did not. I need to claim that real quick for the next couple hours. Claim that, which is 30 minutes of stuff. And claim these, which are all 5 minutes of stuff. And then, of course, you can buy dogs for X amount of gold bars, which basically equate to money, is what it is. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the mobile game, it's like $10 or something for that, for the 7 days worth of dogs, which is not a bad deal, honestly, if you actually have the money. But like, I don't pay to win is what it is. So yeah, it's a whole thing. But anyway, so let's see. We are survival challenge. So grab this. Go ahead and reset that for another 17 hours. Go to the other ones. 4 hours here. Down that to 41 minutes and wait 16 seconds then for that to finish off. Go here. Grab the 5 hours. And then we'll just hit for 2 minutes then. Okay, so that just procced off at least one upgrade, maybe 2 even. Yep, hit the 700k one then. So we'll get our other 2 chests there. And then, let's see here. Grab the radio. That's about 250 experience, if I'm not mistaken, for the token. Exchange, get rid of that. Start upgrading our dudes. Let everybody else do them for us. Trying to figure out which one of these is the lowest right now. Yeah, obviously for the constructions right now, we got over a month for our library from 23 to 24. Got 15 days left on our wall. Actually, almost 16 days left on our wall. Or well, a little over 12 days left on our wall and 5 days left on our farm and a little over 15 days left on our butcher shop. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to the farm. We're going to down that by a little over 16 hours there, and then another 5 hours, so about 21 hours in total. Actually, we'll do a little bit more than that. Do that down to, yeah, let's go down 3 days and 23 hours. Do a couple more minutes there. Okay. And then that put us to, where are we at here now? 1.8 million out of 5 million that we need. So we'll get there eventually. Grab this real quick. So then we go to our, we'll actually go to our outside factors here. See what all we got on this. Do these real quick. Eugene is the answer for that. Grab some extra water here on that. Do this for some extra stuff. Oh, by the way, we finally got our Shane up to 92 now. And then when we get the medals, we can actually get Morgan up to 100 now, which is nice. He'll do the breakthrough here in a couple days then, whenever we get enough medals for that then. And then, let's see, that answer will be Ezekiel on that one, which gives us a bunch of bullets. It's funny, too, when you actually do these bullets and stuff like that for like 100K and shit. It's almost the exact same amount when you go grab them from the tanker trucks and stuff like that. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here in a sec, if you don't know what I'm talking about, which would be these things over here. When you beat all the walkers that are around these, you can actually grab the military convoys. And actually, I think this one might be able to be grabbed. Yep, I can steal that right now. Okay, so let's see. I don't want to do that formation for it. Need to stop screen sharing for half a sec here because I can do this the right way. Trying to grab it with a certain formation. Okay. And then we'll start screen sharing again. As you can see, it was grabbing that now. It's going off to get it. Get our clan points right there. So we got that, which comes up to right there, and that's what had in it. Had 103,444 of the that are used for various building and stuff. Grab our tail shit. Got another 1,000 for that. That comes back to us. Go ahead and do our daily grabs for all that. All right. Is there anything that we want to... Actually, we're going to go do a tails now. Oh, looks like Shanks is trying to hit us again. I swear to God, this guy doesn't understand that like I can just easily beat him in like go backs then. It's just funny. So just making sure there's nobody else that we want to hit for the day. Nah, that dude is way too high for us from a day ago. So we'll knock this dude and see if we can beat him or not. Actually, it's all that together right now. Trying to make sure that all my are completely built up properly. All right, so fight that dude. Got a victory there. Plus 23. Go get revenge on that guy. Unfortunately, got defeated, but that's not bad though, because he only gets plus 2 off of us, and we still get some blueprint stuff for that. Okay, so that's 1, 2. Go hit this Jamie dude. Unfortunately, that's defeat there, which is nothing on our end. Sometimes it'll be nothing, sometimes it'll be something. We'll still do that one again for, yeah, doesn't matter. Double defeat, but there you go. You got, your steel pipes and stuff like that, which are needed for building stuff. So, and then of course we'll take out old Shanks 3 times in a row probably here. Victory, plus 22. And what did he have off of us? It's plus 17, so we're actually getting him for plus 5 on that one. Every time you beat somebody in a row, though, it goes a little bit lower by like 2, but we're still beating that guy by quite a bit is what it is. So he thinks he's actually getting some off on us, but in reality, we're actually always beating him for more than he's beating us for, and we're taking actual stuff off of him, too, as well on top of that. So it's just funny. But, yeah, we're out of tickets for the day, though, so we got that to go grab now for our duels. And then, let's see, what did I say we're at on this one now? We were at 1,800. Okay. So get that, grab that. Go grab our dog. Go over here. Grab our animal skill. Claim both of those. Go back into that. Do the other one. Erase off the sharpshooter one for the cavalry one. Get our box. And then it would be upgrades and other stuff, which I think this is actually low enough we can actually upgrade the... shit. I really don't have enough there. Yeah, that's the problem when you don't have any experience is what it is. So I could upgrade that if I had the experience, though. I'm not going to pay for it, though, because if I do, it'll be 15 gems per 500 for 5K, or 60 for 20K, or 150 per what you call it there, which I don't want to spend that kind of money on is what it is. Although that being said, I did just buy the dog, so I might have... yeah, maybe I'll do that. Do like 2 of those. And then do 2... yeah, 1, 4, 5 maybe there. All right. So then we can upgrade our cow here. Gives us more gathering speed, by the way, when we do that. Upgrade that to, I guess, 17, because we're not going to be able to do it all the way to 18 then. And then we'll go over here, and we will upgrade one of the 17 dogs by a bunch to 18. Grab that. And then do a couple more dog grabs here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring all those guys out of there as our new animals. And then simply just start doing some pupper exchanges here. Got a 4. See if one of these turns into a 5 or not. I think I've gotten a 6 at one point out of one of these 3s. Yeah, there's a 5. And I think that's the highest you can actually get. And then, of course, with 4s, you can actually get to 7 if you can get like a really good RNG is what it is. That was also a 5. Upgrade these 4s into a 5 potentially. And then, let's see, where am I at right now? We are at, we got the 14K for Ruby Rush there, so we got those now. All right, so we're at 3.4 million right now out of 5 million. So grab that. And then we're going to upgrade the 8 and the 7. Hope we'll get a 9 out of this one. Nope, just another 8. Unfortunately, that happens sometimes. You'll just end up with an 8 again, which sucks. But let's see how close we are to 5 mil now. Got 4.1 million. So throw a couple more dogs in there. That might get us close. 4.8. Okay, so we need to do probably one more dog exchange here, and it might get us to 5 mil then. And if it doesn't, it'll be 2 more then. Nope, it'll be 2 more then. Yep, 4.98 mil. Okay, so we'll do, let me see here now. Do 2 of the Huskies up. And that should be enough for the overall. Yep, 5.1. All right, got our stuff on that one. And then we'll grab all of our shit here as well, which will just be claiming everything there. And then we'll jump back to our main account, which is where we're actually running 9s now, at least in one formation anyway. Haven't gotten the full formation up to 9 yet, unfortunately, just because it takes a damn long to do it. And we don't have enough resources to get it all the way done. Because again, I don't pay to win in these games, and neither should you if you can't afford to. And like I was saying earlier about the thing with the different things, difference between obviously that one and this one is this one for the month actually got the pass voucher at the 3. It was 20. When it hits to 8, it'll be another 30 for all that. So you can do any of these guys, whether it be your mate, whether it be Morgan, Shane, Arid Shane, Militia Rick, Abraham, Rosita, Holly, Alpha, Beta, Lydia, or Laura, Mercer, or Princess, or their equivalents when you get them up to 6 stars and stuff like that. It would be their, various red versions then. And then eventually we'll get to down at the bottom there, which would be, again, the 30 days. So it is what it is. But yeah, we'll, let's see, finish off the rest of this in real quick. Get that down to 2 right now. That's another 250, by the way, later. For those wondering what I'm talking about right there, would be going down to this. When you grab these dudes up and you exchange them, it equals into 250 tokens then, which you can then take to your, where's that here now? Let's see, inventory. Someplace at the top there is token market. Yeah, right there. Token market, and you can basically exchange them for stuff, including legendary medals, which is what we do all the time. Obviously, right now we got 3 worth in there. Or you could exchange them for various developmental experience or combat experience or other medals and stuff. The thing about that is, though, I used to do that for the combat experience and stuff like that until I realized you could get combat experience really easily if you're in a good clan that's actually worthwhile doing and stuff. You want to do the legendary medals all the time for combat when you're doing those exchanges, because it's the only thing that's really worth it after the fact. So anyway, where are we at now? Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna say I did get that already. Yes, I did. Okay, so go to the main account. Go to my Wicked account here. This was the one I started almost a year ago right now. It'll be the weekend of July 4th will be the 1-year anniversary of this account. So grab all the stuff from there. Grab my radio. Go up here. Get all that stuff. I'll pay the 38 to get the speed ups for research. 23 there. 18, 14. And that's it for that one. None of those top ones are worth it. The bottom set is pretty close to being worth it. Or since the middle set. And like I said right there, look at that. You got 4 different 8-hour speed ups in a row. Yeah, there's no reason to pay 1,800 rubies for those 32 hours worth of shields. It'd be one thing entirely if these 450 were a 12-hour or a 1-day shield, but they're not, and that's the problem, and they need to be. And I think it's a slap in the face that they do that, because again, it's just a way to force you to pay to win is what it is. But yeah, we'll grab the middle one here, grab that one there, go to the next set, which would be the restock for 100. Grab wood, grab meat, grab all the stuff in the middle, grab that pickaxe thing, and grab that experience at the bottom. And that's another thing too, by the way. If you get to this point in time where you're like 7, 8 level in or whatever, you can get like the good experience at the bottom is what it is there. So you're not even having to pay the legendary medals, or you're not even having to pay the token medals there for the stuff in the token market, because it's the same exact thing. You would just be paying 40 medals for it instead of paying, X amount of meat or whatever the case be. But the thing is, like, you look at my reserves right there, and I have like 60 million meat right now and 58 million lumber that are just sitting in my account doing nothing for me right the second. And I just realized I got to do my thing here. I don't think I did it in the middle account, did I? I don't believe I did. I need to go back to that real quick and do that. Make sure it's on the 12-hour window then. Yeah, I don't believe I did that last go. No, I did not. Okay, so use that up. That just adds all the stuff. It adds X amount of various resources, and then your sets of dudes is what it is. So, yeah, use those up. Okay, so going back there, did all that stuff for that already. Now it is, where are we at now? Go out here for a sec, grab this, which is the stuff we did earlier. Grab those as well for rewards, which will up us to 100K plus right now. 300K actually from the 84 that we were at. Okay, so go look at our daily stuff right now. Got the wedding arch, 9 hours, 12 hours. We're trying to do our water tower up as fast as possible right now, so I'm going to try to do that down. I'm actually going to burn through all this right now, just getting that down to 2 days and 11 hours. We'll let the wedding arch and stuff like that do its time for another 9 hours or so. And that time we'll actually be getting to another survival challenge, which will be, oh shit, I was thinking that was going to be the build research kill then. Never mind. Unfortunately, that'll just burn, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really care, honestly. But yeah, the research train, animal train in 8 hours though. Well, about 7 hours now. We will probably try to proc this down somewhat right now from where it's at currently, which would be, we got about 11 hours worth in there. So we'll get that a little bit down. And then meanwhile, we'll just do other stuff right now. Obviously, for those interested about the joining the rally thing that just popped up there, it's basically just people doing rallies for their, right here. They're finishing off their Whispers events right now. Let's see what that one is right now. Yeah, so you got the 9 and 8s. You got our boys that are all 9s. You got El Cowboy, or the Cowboy, which has all 10s. And then we got the other dude who's all 8s. By the way, this Nardugan, this is all the same person. It's multiple accounts that they have on our clan, just like I have right now on this clan. And then you have other people just doing theirs, is what it is. So, anyway. But, yeah, what we are going to do right now is we're actually going to do our speed ups for our T9 currently. And we'll get another 235 of those bad boys. Go ahead and do that back to 7 hours again. I realized the other day I fucked up real bad on that one because when I was doing those, I forgot what the difference was there. And so instead of doing it as these ones to upgrade the 8s into 9s, I was just doing the straight 9s. And it's like 3 times the amount of time it takes to do them when you're just building 9s instead of building 8s into 9s. And then I fucked up again today when I did the 6s, so I need to go do those at some point again. And I need to upgrade my 6s into 9s at some point, which will probably be a long ass time to do that. I'm going to wait until all my T8s are actually built up then to do that. So it'll be like a couple months from now, probably. All right, do all those. What was my count right now for all that? Just over 700. Okay. Don't really have enough extra stuff right now to do these. I'm not even going to bother. That's what kind of sucks when you run out of resources like that. But what we will do is we will buy our animals. Buy a between the eyes. Get the extra animal stuff for the dailies. That's the only thing about playing the game is if you're doing daily animal buys and stuff like that, you're basically paying about 620 rubies every single day just to get animal and the skill book rewards, which is not a bad plan because you're basically getting 6 dogs plus a cow every single day. And then it's the other ones is what you have to do to exchange them is what it is then. And so we'll go here, drop our cows in there. Actually, drop both the cows in there that we have. So we end up with a 4-star cow or a 4-skill cow and a 3-skill cow. So we'll actually do the 3-skill one. Save that and that. Use the between the eyes to take out that cattle one. And then what we'll do from here is we're actually going to do the 5 and the 4 into a new cow and see if we can't get a 6 or a 7. Okay, so we end up with a 6. We got all the basic shit, and then we got a Red Rag Rage, a 1% speed up by the horns, and a 1% healing speed up. Not a bad set, not a bad set. And then, of course, we got our 8 and our 9 up there, which we're not going to fuck with right now because there's really no reason to fuck with them right now. I think they're pretty much the same stuff anyway. I'm just going to make sure that I don't need to fuck with those, actually. No, I probably do, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade those and see if we can't get a 10 out of those ones. So we got a 9 and an 8 skill guy, which we have up to 10 skills right now and all that. So let's see if we can get a 10. Nice. We did end up with a 10 skill one. Okay, so we got all our basic shit. We got our rag, got our 1%, 1% hospital capacity, 1% healing speed, 36-second construction speed upgrade, plus 10 hospital capacity, and then a plus 1% melee fighter training speed. Not bad, not bad, but nowhere near as good as our 11 skill animal right now, which is obviously you got the plus 100 training group size. We got our 30-minute construction speed boost, and then we got our 12-minute research time boost. We got our 12% speed for melee and our 12% speed for sharpshooters. Like I said, eventually, if I can get the 12% one for cattle, we'll do that at some point. But until then, we'll just have the inactive one, which is only a 10 skill animal right now because of that. Because the other ones is obviously the cattle driver, and then it's got the other stuff here, the walker one. Between the eyes, 1% for the construction boost, and then 1% for the hospital capacity. And for those wondering what I'm talking about when I'm talking about stuff here, obviously that's all the stuff I'm talking about. And it would basically be this right here, except this would be epic instead of what am I saying now? Yeah, this would be an epic instead of being a rare. And of course, at that point, I would need to have 900 locks to do that, which actually in reality, I need to have this and this locked up. So it'd be more like 1,000 actually just to have that particular one get ready to be gone then. So right now I have 247. So it's not really worth it to do it yet. And what I realized actually is it's more important to get the dogs. And if you're going to have something like a skill set for the dogs and whatnot, which I just realized I need to unprotect that right now to do it, it's better off to do stuff like this and get that up there and whatnot. So, which in reality, again, I'd have to, if I was going to do this guy up, which I think that's the one I would want to do up, or is it the one? No, is it? No, it would be the other one. Okay, so let's go ahead and protect that again. It would actually be this one I'd want to do up, but I'm thinking about actually at some point combining this with this newest one, which has a better skill set actually, but is one less. So I'm debating about that one and just having those become Mr. Melee then. So it all depends. And then at that point, it would be if I'd have a 12 skilled dog and whatnot, only then would I actually do the upgrade to pop that in place for the melee attack then. But yeah, as it is right now, having a 4.6 multiplier is not that great. And like I said, even that skill set for the front, middle, and back for the 179 to 215-ish, it's not that good when you can have other ones, like particularly the one that's leading my front charge right now. Or is that my first one? No, it's number 4, actually. So number 4 is 210, 245, and 250 respectively. And then, yeah, the one that's leading my front right now is 229, 256, and 267 respectively. And that one's actually multiple sharpshooter skills on that, even though I'm not a sharpshooter for that thing, but it actually does so. That's actually my sharpshooter dog eventually, which has a bunch of sharpshooter skills on it. And then it's got other stuff like all formations, health, and whatnot. And then, of course, it's got, damage dealt by Calvary formation. If I can ever get a skill that would be the epic version of that one, is when we'd actually have that then. But unfortunately, I'm not going to buy those because, again, it goes back to having money. What the? Huh. Okay, so apparently that 10 actually just did my thing all the way up to being able to grab it. Oh, I was like, wait, what the fuck? I just realized, oh yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, because I didn't fuck with the skills or anything like that. So yeah, I couldn't. That's right. All right, go ahead and protect that guy again. Reason why I'm protecting these right now, obviously, is because that way they can't learn shit. So yeah, and then of course we got all of our other, dogs in there right now, and then we would do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the 6 up to 11 then. And as you can see, it got bigger for the stuff there in the middle. And every place else for that matter. It's all carrying capacity, by the way, for those interested. Like all the middle stuff and stuff like that is all its plus attack power and whatnot. And I'm going to show you guys that right now, actually. So go to this one right here. So for instance, right now, our F4 currently is 1,344,000 with the current dog that's a level 12 on it. If I take this off, it goes down to 1,240,536. But if I add back in that level 11 skill dog, it then goes to 1,289,820. But if I go back to that one, which is much more powerful currently, it then goes even more powerful up to 13 or 1.3 million then. So yeah, the dogs do matter quite a bit is when it comes to stuff. It's just, mostly it adds a little bit of power to the mix, but it also, depending on the dog itself, if you have a good enough dog, it can actually straight up carry for heavier hitting stuff and whatnot. And then, like I said, going to, this right now, we got 2.2 mil in our main account currently, which we got Morgan with all the chicks in there. And then this is all we have right now for the 9s. And that's what we actually need for the other ones, which would be, we need another almost 4,700 for Shane to be fully and we need just over 4,300 for Rick. So that's like almost 9,000 right now for the 2 of those. And right now we only have 2,100. So it's impossible to get those currently. We would have to stay with the T8s right now. That being said, we can also, if we wanted to, go down to maybe an F4 or whatever, and it's a lot less right there that we would actually need for the overall list of stuff. So potentially we could actually change this back to a T8, go down to this, and we would have 7.2 or 7,200. So we could essentially do actually both of these guys and then do that top one up almost all the way then. And that's what that would look like. And instead of being 13 or yeah, 1.3 million. It would be 1.4 million with all that in it. And then eventually that would be 2,500 whenever we have those. But I'm not going to do that though, because that's sort of silly, honestly. And it's better to just have a bunch of T8s in there currently. And like I said, just have the one set of T9s in the middle there and making your top one more priority. I don't think I can actually beat 26s yet either, with just one skill set, dude. I think I'd have to have enough for all of them. Go ahead and grab all my survival stuff right now. Are we building an outpost? Oh, we are building an outpost. Okay, how long is that going to take? 3 hours. Yeah, let's go ahead and send our dude in there. Gives us some time to do some stuff. It'll take 4 minutes to get there anyway, but yeah. We'll also do the same thing with the others then, real quick. Go back to those dudes real fast and do that stuff. And then we'll finish off this stream in a couple minutes. Here's what it'll be. No, don't want to go there. Want to go right here. Thank you very much. Okay. Send that. And go to open. For those interested, the final account I created is actually based on the Ohio Patriot Education Network. You just don't have enough space to actually put that all there, so it becomes a whole thing. But yeah, go send that dude. And yeah, I think we'll send our F1 actually that time there on that. It's not really doing much of anything. And then go back to Wicked. And we will... Let's see, where am I at right now? Go grab our stuff over here. We'll actually grab those in a couple minutes as well. But before I do anything else, I actually want to test out and see if we can beat a 26 Walker yet or not. It's 25. 26. If we can, it'll be cool. I don't think we can, though, because it does say impossible, and it would take, X amount. You'd want to get real close to this right now. You want to be about right below it is what it is. We are going to try it anyway, though. We're going to try it anyway. Because if we can beat it, we will beat it. And we will be able to take our dudes and have them be on 26 when it comes to the tiles now, instead of being, 25s currently. But I doubt it will actually change. It'll probably remain the same there. But we'll try. We'll see. Nope. It got defeated. All right, let's see our thing right now. Let's see. We did 2,618 damage. They did 4,261 damage to us. And overall, that was how many wounded we had on each side. They actually did 691,978 damage to us. We did just over 513,000 damage to them. And then there's your overall battle report right there of where various things happened and whatnot. So, yeah, it's just a pain in the ass is what it is. And, of course, equipment matters too. Having the epic equipment is a big thing, but having legendary is even better then. And then we'll just go ahead and do these up a little bit right there. Heal our 172 dudes. Grab our last guy here for that. Click on that again. Go back over here. Gather all of our stuff for the day. And I think while we're at it, we'll actually do our charisma stuff as well. We haven't thrown rocks and eggs and stuff at a dude lately, so we might do that again just because he's an asshole that fucked us over before in our one account. He almost fucked us in this account too, right before we got to T9s. All right, get our 120 and our sunglasses. Do I have enough sunglasses right now to do anything? That's a good question. Grab my 110 from that. I can't remember offhand. I'm assuming that's my mouse coming through the mic, but I'm not sure. Nope, just got the one pair of sunglasses right now. So you need 5 pairs of sunglasses. In order to do that, you would actually be able to upgrade this one right here into its last form and be able to add more power to these is what it is for formations and stuff like that. So right now I need to get 16 more hollies to up her to 3.2 stars. Just got my Shane up to 96 earlier. He is maxed out right now, unfortunately. Same thing with Rick. Until we can get another 41, he'll be maxed out. If I can get Rick to 92, though, I might be able to start doing stuff to 26, actually, depending on there. So, and then, obviously, there's all my other guys right now. And then there's all the dudes at the bottom that aren't really doing much of anything right now, which I'm actually going to go ahead and put those sunglasses on that particular Shane. So right now we got 3 pairs of sunglasses. We need 2 more, actually. Same thing with the jackets here. We need to get 3 more of those 2 more of those jackets to do up to 5 then. And then when we get those, what we'll actually have is we'll be able to get this kind of stuff right here. That and the boots and stuff will be the sunglasses become boots is what it is with the upgrades, which are in the equipment things right there. Which, like I said, it's really a pain in the ass to get all the way there because it takes that much just to build one of these daggers, and then you have to have 5 of those daggers to get one of these swords. And same thing with the jackets, you have to have 5 jackets to get 1 camo jacket, and then 5 camo jackets to get 1 body armor, etc. And yeah, it's just it's so much it's so much to get one thing. Yeah, could do that right now, and then we'd have about 70 left, and like that might be worth it to do, actually. I'm debating right now. But yeah, the entire point is it takes so much to get just like one epic thing and then eventually get into the legendary, which you can't even get because you fucking, yeah, you got nothing there is what it is for anvils and shit. It's just so much, dude. It is diminishing returns at the end of the day, unless you're paying to win in this game, which sucks. And if you're not paying to win, then you're not, obviously getting ahead as quickly as you could. And yeah, that's the one problem with microtransaction gaming, though, because they basically force you to pay to win, and it just sucks ass, is what it is. What is my count right now for rubies? 887. Yeah, still have 1100 in the thing. Actually, while we're out here, let's go ahead and do the lucky chest and see if we can pull anything out of these. Since we got 10 of them. Do them 2 at a time. Got 9 locks for the first one. 12 locks for the second one. 7 locks for the third one. 11 locks for the fourth one. Doubtful there'll be anything in this last set. Nope. Just another set of locks. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sometimes it happens, though. So, that being said, we still have 2 other accounts we can pull some shit in, so we might just do that real quick, actually, and finish it off with those. It's worth it. It's worth it sometimes. Usually I like to go up to 35 on those, but anymore I'm just doing them throughout the day or throughout every couple of days is what it is then. So, all right, 15 locks off of that first one. 6 off the second one. That is a horrible return on that second one, dude. 8 off the third one. Still pretty bad. 13 off the fourth one. And 15 off the fifth one. Yeah, we got 97 of those now. And then going to network. Yeah, the reason I actually haven't started that town hall yet then is simply because of the fact. Actually, I'm going to see if there is anything. Now I think about it, I'm going to see if there is anything I can do for the next couple hours in my account on that particular account then. Because if I can do something that's only going to be like 3 or 4 hours and be able to upgrade something there in that time, it would be actually be worth it still. Because that way I wouldn't have to be sacrificing really anything. Let's see here. That's 12 hours. That's a day. What was that one? It's 2 days. And it's 11 hours there. Let's see, 2 days there. Over a day there. How long is this one? Yeah, a little over 12 hours. Debating. Yeah, everything's like 11 hours or so. It's 19. There's the all 19. No, it's 18 right there. It's 2 days though. Yeah, I think I'm actually. Do I have any? I do have spare time on that, right? Okay, I do have 21 hours there. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe just do that then. Just currently upgrade like a tower or something for X amount of time because we'll already have like almost 5 hours off of that, so it'll only be roughly 6 hours to go on there, and then we'll just have that tower then instead of having it just sit and do nothing. Then we'll upgrade our power a little bit on that, and then eventually we'll start upgrading the town hall to 25, which, like I said, after that, because that 32 days on that, almost 33 days will become, I think with the 10%, it'll be like 3 or 4 days off of that. So it'll be like 27, 28 days when it's all said and done, when that starts building, which is excellent because then we can actually do some stuff there is what it is. Grab all those. Got all that earlier. Yep. Okay. And then, yeah, we can just get that in like a month, basically. So by the time that's all said and done, it'll be right around the time of the end of this particular set of quests. Or, what was I saying that now? Yeah, not the quest. It'll be the end of the actual season then, because it'll be June 1st, I believe, is when the season ends. So it'll be around the 27th, 28th of May when that actually finishes up then. But of course, we'll start doing upgrades to that with our various hours and then minutes and speed ups and stuff like that. So it'll eventually be, over time, it'll probably be like 3 weeks, give or take, because we'll have the amount of speed ups enough to be able to get like about probably a week or 2 knocked off of that. So by the end of the day, it'll actually be like 3 weeks to have that 25, and then from there it'll be exactly what we're doing here in this account currently, which is basically you'll start building the wall up to 25, and at the same time we'll be doing all of our other stuff, which will be our water tower and everything like that up to 25s, all of our wells, all of our farms and shit. So it'll end up being sometime in season 5 will be the final account. We'll actually have everything done there, and you'll actually have much better overall stuff. And then of course I got everybody helping us out with our fighters there. But yeah, go ahead and do our lock skills in these things. See if we can get anything decent in here for these 10. So you got 11 locks, 13 locks. The thing that sucks is this middle one doesn't have anything in it that we actually need right now to upgrade. So we're basically just sitting on a bunch of locks. And the ones that actually do need the shit don't actually have anything in there. So now this one has 1,135 locks in it with nothing to actually do. And then we'll actually use that all for... Oh shit, can we upgrade our Tyrese finally? Sweet. I think we can. Nice, we can. Okay, so upgrade Tyrese from 3.1 to 3.2 stars. Jack him up to 84. So he'll now be doing a little over an hour's worth of stuff. Do I actually have enough in this account to start doing Tyrese up in the middle pieces there is the question. I'm trying to get the these other two right here, the jacket and the hat, up to epics. So Need to see if I have enough equipment to do that or not. I don't think I do quite yet. I mean, I do if I want to take them off of other stuff right now, but I'm not sure if I have enough in my inventory currently to do that or not. I don't think I do, but who knows? Let's check. Okay, so we have 2 hats right now. We have 3 jackets right now. So we would need 1 more jacket and 2 more hats right now. We have almost enough hats to do another hat. So we also have almost enough shovels to do another pickaxe. So let's go ahead and look at some stuff right now. So that's 4 hats, and we got 3, what you call it? Okay, so we got, let's see, 4 hats. Let's go ahead and go in here. Got enough to do a hat. Okay, so then we can build another hat. Okay, so it might be worth it to just do that right now. And if we're going to do that, the thing to do, go ahead and do that on that guy real quick, would be, I think it would actually be just to do that then. Would be to grab the, yeah, let's see what these people are doing right now. I'm trying to figure out where everybody's at right now in this game. I think actually take them off the Herschel is what it would be then. So take these 2 off of Herschel, because that would put us at 4. And then we would have Tyrese would be the 5th set of stuff on both of those. And then we could go back here and go there, make a pair of overalls, and then make a cowboy hat. Go back over here, go back to Tyrese, and simply equip him with both of those things. So now we have an hour and 37 minutes off of every construction time instead of an hour and 13 minutes. So totally worth it on that. And then, of course, we just have Herschel just sort of chilling now with nothing in those middle pieces, which those will eventually be filled with something again. It just depends how long it takes to do it. So, and then we finally got Jesus in the second account then obviously the other day, which, you know, good dude. We'll make him at some point into something. I'm not sure what yet. I'm thinking actually, because he's a middle guy and stuff like that, what we're actually going to do is that we can eventually pull Magna in here, because we only got 5 left before we actually have to get her, is what it is, when we get the things to pop back around again, which will probably be in the next day or 2 is my guess. So we'll probably get Magna at some point here in the future, and then we'll have her, Jesus, and Connie become a 3-man team of like very low level guys or something like that is what it'll be. But yeah, that's where we're basically hanging out at right now with those 3 set of people. And then of course we got our Laura epic, which will be with Rick and I believe it is Billy at some point here. Will be a 3-man team at some point down the road as like a 5th formation or something maybe, or it'll be, like I said, that Jesus, Connie, and then eventual Magna will be a 3-man formation or something. Because obviously the thing with that is Magna and Connie have chemistry together there as that particular team, but you need Yumiko to be the 3rd person in that team, which costs money. I'm not going to do that. So to me, it's worth it to just have Jesus is what it is then, because Jesus himself, the teams that he's part of are all pay to win too as well. And I'm not going to pay the money to go get, you know, Ezekiel and Michonne and shit. So it's just not worth it. It really isn't. Just like the same thing with paying money for Teenage Carl and Season Rick. I have 34 of them right now, and if I can pull them out of those time period ones, I'll be able to get Teenage Carl at some point. We already got Andrea from the Clan Legends events. Obviously, she's not that great right now, but it is what it is. Shit. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm at right now. Why are you not letting me click off of here? Okay. Yeah, we got Andrew right now. It's not that great. It's like 1.5 stars basically. But again, it is what it is. And unfortunately, you can't win them all, is what it is, man. I'm not going to sit here and pay to win and get more of her, is what it is. Because again, I physically can't, you know? And that's the thing that sucks about microtransaction gaming, is what it is then. So yeah, she'll just basically sit there and do her thing. Same thing with the governor. Governor will sit there and do his thing for a while. Eventually, what we're going to have is basically over time, probably in the next 6 months to a year or so, governor will get more of his fragments and stuff like that. Be able to upgrade him, you know, slowly but surely in the survival, strongest survivor challenges and stuff like that. And we'll obviously get more of the universal fragments at some point, upgrade Jesus and stuff. I think what we'll probably end up doing actually over time then is all these fragments that we're going to get from the overall thing when we actually do win here, which, like I said, right now I'm 176 currently. If I stay at 176 for the rest of this thing until June 1st, I will basically get 23 fragments here for universal fragments. And then the coalition, I will get another 45. So that'll be 68 there. And then if we also get the, you know, end season rewards, which will be, we're currently at number 1, we'll stay at number 1. We will get another 150 from that. So you'll have just over 200 from those. So potentially, you know, doing, you know, Jesus up and stuff like that, I'll have a pretty good Jesus is what it'll be, man. Because that's like, I think 10 for all the way up to 1 star there. So it'd be like, essentially, I would need 40 more to do them up to 1 star. And then potentially you have like a 2-star Jesus or something like that. Or the same vein of things, you could potentially have the same deal with the governor. You could just get the governor up to like 1 or 2 stars or whatever then. And then you have your Negan fragments, and you get Negan up to, you know, like a 2 or a 3 star potentially. And then you basically just have Pamela being the one with her fragments that, you know, would get him eventually is what it would be then. So you'd have potentially like a 2 or a 3 star Negan, a 2-star governor, and then like a 1 to 2 star Pamela eventually for the tyrants. And that potentially could be an interesting like R4 or something like that. Or not R4, but F4 formation and stuff like that. So yeah, it all depends. It all depends. And then of course we're trying to get the rest of Boyd's frags. We need another 15 for that right now. I could use the 3 universals I have right now for him, but I kind of want to wait because of the fact that given our radio event coming up here in a few hours again, we could always just get some out of this, and potentially we could end up, you know, just pulling some Boyd fragments there. Or we can pull in any of those guys right there, potentially. Or we can go over to this one and, you know, maybe get some of the gooder fragments there for our survivors. Those epic fragments suck ass, though, when it comes to stuff. Because that's the problem. This is what pisses me off about this game, actually. When I'm paying fucking 10 long-range radios into this, it should be an automatic guarantee I'm getting some kind of fragmentation or an actual dude of the legendaries, not a fucking guy from the epics is what it is. And the same thing with the other ones. It should be any of these 8 right here on the top, not these fucking 9 jackasses at the fucking bottom. Which actually, I didn't even realize you could get lore out of that. That's interesting. So, yeah, because all the fragments I have from her are all from the actual event that was going on there. So, I've never actually seen that chick pop up, by the way, yet in those events. It's always been repeat Billies or Zeke's or Jared's or Boyd's or any of the gatherers like Amy or Bob or something like that. So, that's interesting. I'll have to check that out later or something maybe. But yeah, either way, it is what it is. And like I said, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. I think we will definitely be having something interesting happen here. I'll probably do this in a little bit here, actually, just to get that 700,000 experience is what it is for the all of these guys right here is what it is, because it'll add to almost 23 mil then. So, but yeah, I should probably do. I don't know why that keeps giving me stuff that's not even there. It's weird. I think there's like a glitch or something in the system is what it is. All right, let's see what we got here now. That is almost done. Go grab our stuff from here for right now. Looks like somebody needs to hit that 3 more times, and that'll be completely finished. Going back over here to this one. Yeah, we'll probably add our dudes to that now. Debating if I want to add anything to these ones or not, though. What is my current count? I have 30-ish. Yeah, I guess add some to that then. Because it'll cut me down to about 18 or so, give or take. But we'll also be farther ahead in getting some stuff, so I think I'll wait and not put anything there. But yeah, obviously that's a Tales of Survival that we have. I think it's about a day left on right now. So it's pretty good though. It's pretty fun. Go back over to this. See if anything else claims up on that. Yep, got one more thing there. Claim our 100 tokens for that. And don't want to waste 200 rubies on that. Okay, so do that one up. Do this one. And do the trainers. And then the same exact thing. Actually, I just realized I didn't get my boxes from that one. Oh, looks like somebody did come through and do those then. Sweet. Give us 3 more long ranges then. All right. Go back to the main. Grab our stuff from that. Grab that. Do that. Do medical. And do trainers. All right. Let's see. What do we have that we can actually fuck around with right now? Got just over 32,000. Yeah, it'll be 23. So that'd be. Wait. Shit. Not what I want to grab right there. Let's see. Denise. Yeah. See how many how many cores can I get out of that? 11. Let's go do 10, I think. So that'll put us up to 35 out of 50 to up him a little bit later. We'll do the same thing with other accounts later on then too. But yeah, I've noticed one thing though. It doesn't seem like we've had any new redeem codes in a while yet. I'm gonna go check some stuff, see if there's not one there that somebody just hasn't mentioned or something. I just don't think they've done anything lately is what it is. I mean, maybe they've done something on the thing is what it is then. Yeah, so, yeah, that's what that chick was talking about earlier was the buff right now, which, yep, Closed for business currently. It's funny to me that they say close until further notice. It's like pretty sure that that's not closed until it's going to be closed until y'all open it again in like 4 to 5 hours. So it'll be then, man. So yeah, just sort of silly on that one. All right. What are we talking about now? All right, this chick is just talking about sending resources to everybody there. Let's see. I don't do the RZs. Let's see. Okay, here we go. What are we doing right now today? Yeah, Whisper Boss followed by Tides. So, okay, so that'd be 11:40 to. Okay, so that'd be. Let's see what time is it right now. In game, it is 5:40 in game, so that would be. Let's figure that out now. That would put us at about 6 hours from now, which would be 7:45 in the morning. And then that would be just after 11 a.m. for the Tides event then for tomorrow, which would be obviously this right here, which is something that you, by the way, always want to do every week that's going forward and stuff like that, mostly because of the fact that it gives you all these milestone events when you complete them and stuff. And especially if you're part of a bigger clan, if you can get all the way through everything, this is where it really matters, is the clan points that it gives you, because it goes from 1,100 clan point, or sorry, 1,000 clan points at the first one to a whole bunch at the very end is what it is. And yeah, you end up with like a shitload of those is what it ends up being then, which obviously the reason that you want the clan points goes back to something I was talking about earlier, construction speed ups and stuff like that, because you go back to the store here, and that's what these are right here. These are all clan points. And if you get 30,000 of those, you can go buy a 1 hour speed up, or you can also spend it on, 600 at a time, little 20 minute or 1 minute speed ups for 20 of them eventually. Or you can spend 100K and get an 8 hour shield, or you can spend 140K and get a 12 hour shield, or you can spend 40K each and get Morgan fragments, 2 of them, or his advanced equivalent, or you can spend 200K and get a single salvage token, aka a key for the vehicles, or you can go down here and spend 100,000 a piece and get single Negan fragments or advanced Negan fragments. Which again, that is unless you're paying to win, that's out of the question right there. What you want to spend your money on initially, which obviously with the way I'm at right now in this game currently, until this and this become 25s all the way through, and all these and shit are done, I'm not going to spend any money on the Negan fragments when it comes to stuff like that. But what I am going to do is eventually all these tokens are going to go towards Negan fragments and stuff down the road, because I'm not going to need to have money. I'm not going to need to have that 30K wasted on an hour speed up is what it is. And potentially when you have, 3 of those, well, actually be about 3.5 of those becoming a single Negan fragment, then that's a good deal, man. And that's a lot of money that's going to be able to be saved then. So, but it's all a matter of getting to that eventual 25 is what it is. So if I can do that in the next few months, I think that's going to be a good deal then, because I'm not going to be having to waste stuff on construction speed ups. That being said, even not wasting on construction speed ups, I might still want to go buy the research speed up hour ones though, because, we eventually do need to get all that stuff done right now. And eventually what we're trying to do currently, we obviously got, our first 2, F1 and F2 up to 100. We got our F3 eventually be 100 here with that stuff. That'll take, days to weeks to do all that. F4 is pretty much out of the question currently. It's not nothing right now. We can do that, but again, it takes almost 13 fucking days just to get that one done there for that. Same thing here. Almost 6 days for that. And then these, it's like a couple days a piece, but then this bigger one's going to be level 25 eventually. And then what our end game is right now is we're trying to get this cavalry training all up in here done. And we're working on this one right now. Because if we can get that unlocked, we can eventually get this unlocked, which will take fucking forever. And that's what I'm talking about with the flash things. It takes so many of those to get those done because it's like several hundred a piece or whatever. But eventually, if you can get through this and through this, you will eventually get to this when your library is 25 and stuff. And if you can unlock that, you actually can do tier 10 cavalry, which would be going over here where we're at right now. What we're training right now, these T8s into these T9s, you will be able to unlock them T10s right there with that. And that's what you want to get at the end game. That's the end game right there, is getting to that T10 apocalyptic horseman. Because if you can get to T10s, you're rocking the fucking boat and stuff like that, and you're rolling the fucking roost pretty much is what it is. Yeah, like you're rocking and rolling basically is what it's going to be, baby. Because when you eventually get down to that point, you are definitely in for a good show is what it is. Good. Touch all this. Obviously, these are all of our advanced fragments right now that we have of little bits and pieces of stuff. So we got 25 Boyds, we got 10 Ricks, we got 50 Bobs, 25 Jareds, 65 Shanes, 20 Sarahs, 5 Abrahams, 2 Dwights, 5 Betas, 50 Morgans, 2 Johns, 25 Princesses, 10 Alphas, 15 Rositas, 5 Lauras, 10 Hollies, and 6 County. Which, the funny thing is, none of these even really matter except for Morgan. And the same thing over here with, like, Sarah. Like, her, Shane, Rick, Jared, Boyd, and Bob. Like, all those guys actually matters what it is, dude. But yeah, everybody else on that list of, like, the golds, they don't matter for a long time yet. And then going down further here, like I said, we got our 34 Carls. That'll matter at some point. Got our 10 Lauras, and that's only going to matter when we get 50 of them to actually unlock that bitch. So, and then this is all the other stuff we have right now. We got our melee attack, which we'll get used at some point. We can get all the stuff. We got our construction. We got our clever cattle for research time. These are just extras that we actually have of money right now. I'll probably sell these at some point. 2,400 for that. 2,400 for that. Again, this right here, like all these right here just sitting here, particularly these 4 right here at the bottom, and then maybe like these other 2 as well, because those are worth like, 900 a piece is what it is. Those are kind of ones that I kind of want to stick with though. So it'd be like these 4, so it'd be like, 600 a piece right there, and then 2,400 a piece right there. So you basically have 6,000 rubies right there in those 4 that I'm not going to fuck with for a long time unless I would really be in need of like ruby supply and stuff like that for various things and various reasons. But yeah, other than that, that's where we're at for the day. And like I said, there's no reason to ever go past the 100 refresh. Don't go into the 300 refresh. It's not worth it. Don't buy the 8-hour shields if you don't have to, because again, they're not worth it. You can eventually get the shields the way you need to and everything else like that. And let's see. Leaving in 10 minutes. Yeah. Do we want to stick here for another 10 minutes is a question now. I'm thinking about it, because we could actually do that. We could actually get to the next thing then. All right. Who got what now? Let's see. Gaza 12 now has Survivor. Pamela. Good for them. Good for them. That means they got enough fragments from the events and stuff like that, which would be obviously what we're in right now. If you go to 12 million, you can get a Pamela frag or an advanced Pamela frag voucher. And if you get to the 21, you can get 4 of them. So, which we're not going to do that. It's not worth it. Well, actually, is it worth it? It's a good question, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Would it be worth it to try to do that right now? Maybe, actually, where I'm at right now. because didn't I say something about the 12 and the 11? Yeah, this one right here is not that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it might be worth it actually to do that right now. Yeah, let me figure that out right now. Oh, wait, is that the one that's already out? Shit, it is. Fuck. Okay, so we're going to return that dude because we want to do the build for it. So we will drop our F4 into that one then. And then we're going to... I think we're going to try to do that then, actually. We're going to upgrade the 11 and the 12 into a guy, which will probably end up being another 12 when it's all said and done. But that being said, it's still not bad, though. And we'll probably be able to get some extra Pamela frags out of it. So it actually will be worth it. It all just depends right now. Do I have the ability to make that? Oh, wow. I didn't realize I had that many speed ups. Yeah, let's go ahead and waste one of those then. And waste one of those then. Take about a minute to get back here. Like I said, going to El Cowboy. That dude's a T10, so we can get the 28th there is what it is. And that's what we want to be at some point, dude. And we can be at some point. It just, is a matter of time is what it is. I'm pretty sure that dude actually paid to win those what it is. Which makes sense. A lot of those guys have. That dude did. I know Killer Bees did for a long time. But they can afford to, when you have those, 6-7 figure fucking jobs. And of course, we just had somebody proc the, there. Let's see. Yep. And then in 45 minutes, we'll be able to get past those and get to the basketball court. Looks like everybody and their brother's starting to do stuff on here now. That's good. That's good. All right, that goes back our thing now. So go ahead and grab this dog down off of here. And then we will take that dog and unprotect it. Do the same thing with this one. And then we'll take this 12 dog right here. And we'll take this 11 dog right here. And we will combine those two dogs together. And hopefully end up with a 13. And it's another 12. And of course it is. Of course it was another 12. I fucking had a feeling. All right, that being said, how good is this dog now? Well, it did get better. It did get somewhat better. Let's see. It is a 6.1 multiplier now. And it looks like it's about the same, give or take. Let's see here now. Let's see, that's at level 12. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that a little bit right now. 15, 16. Let's go to 17. Okay, so at 17, it's 183, 130, 138, and 158 respectively. So I think it is getting better in the front is what it is then. And we did get both of our Pamela fragments. We got up to 46 mil on that one. Okay. I forget what the actual count was on that one before. I think it was 1.5 million-ish, give or take. So, yeah, still about the same then. That's good. That's good. Didn't really change much of anything on that then. Okay, so go back to dogs then. And we will simply protect that again as a 12. And then let's go to our other accounts actually and see if we can get those up to at least 12 million anyway. Since we still got a little bit of time here. Okay, let's see. That would be just over 5 mil for that. Let's see, what do we have on here now? See, the problem with this is, though, when you start combining stuff, then you get in kind of a weird position because you want to keep some of these. Like, for instance, I want to keep this Rex one right now. But at the same time, I also want to kind of combine it with this dude. So I'm in a weird situation right now. And if I do that one, it might end up fucking over my thing right now. So I'm going to keep that as it is right now. So what I may end up doing is, I think I may end up combining this level 18 right now with either this 12 over here or with my 25 fighter at the front, which I'm thinking about keeping this, though, because I want to keep that for my F1, I think, right now is what it is. And I think where's my F1 there? Let's see. Which one of these is in what place right now? Yeah, I think maybe... I think I'm going to grab back that F3 again. And then we'll simply drop the F4 into there. That's the problem, though, when you have like 11 skill dogs, because you're like, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, should I fuck with it or not? Then you're like, no, let's not fuck with it at all. And then it becomes a whole thing then. So we'll wait a minute here and see if we can't make a better version in a couple secs here. Yeah, I got about 2 minutes until the reset there for that. Go ahead and grab all that right now. What are we at right now on this? 171 right now. That's good. That's good. Okay. About 15 seconds. That should come flying through here in a minute. Yep. Just boom. It's funny to see that fly back because you're giving it a better skill or whatever there. So, okay. So, take down our dog that's called Civil War right now. Go ahead and unskill lock that bad boy. Take down that one right there as well. And then I think we will simply exchange and exchange and see if we can't get a 13 this time around. Nope, still a 12. Shit. All right, ended up being a 22. Oh my god, that got so much worse, dude. Dude, that got worse on both sides with the multiplier. Because it was a 6 something multiplier and a 5 something multiplier. It now became a 4. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem when you do dogs sometimes. You end up with a worse one than before. Ugh, that is nasty, man. And that's exactly why I didn't fuck with my level 25 is what it is, man. So the fuck? Oh. Okay, so let's do, yeah, change the name of that now, because that is not anywhere near as good as it used to be. And it did give us what we wanted, though, for the Pamela for eggs. Oh my god, that is so much worse, man. I don't even know how big that was before that. I think it was over 14 mil. Or, yeah, over 1.4 mil, so. Yeah, it's now 1.49. Yeah. I'm probably have to upgrade it again at some point then. That sucks, man. Yeah, it's totally not worth it, that. Because even all the other ones are even better than that. 5-1, 5-3, 6-3. Yeah, most likely this 8 right here will eventually be upgraded into a 9 or a 10 or whatever. And then hopefully into an 11, and then we'll upgrade that 11 into that 12 then. So that's the breaks doing business, though, is what it is, man. Sometimes you fail when it comes to things. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and jump back over to the final account here. Let's see, 5-3. Do we have anything worth it in this one or not? We do have a fifth one here. Okay, so let's see here now. So that is going to be kept because it does have a skill set in it. Same thing there. I think this cavalry does have stuff. Yes, it does. Okay, so we have a 28 Rottweiler and a 15 Rottweiler, which are a 6.8 and a 6.0 respectively. Question is, can we make those into a 12? Maybe. And that is 3, I believe, right now. Okay, so right now, our 3 currently is 1.4 million with that dog in it, which will be 1.29 mil after it. Okay, so go ahead and unprotect. I don't think it really matters which one of these goes first, honestly, because they're pretty much the same. Or actually, now that I think about it, let me go look at those real quick. I'm trying to see which one of those has the better skill sets in them. That one's pretty good. I'm trying to see if these ones have better ones at the front. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, it's the very last one is the one that you'd want to have, honestly, on that, but whatever. Okay, so combine that, and see what we get out of this. Another 11. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you, game. That should have been a 12 guaranteed, dude. That's bullshit right there, man. And it gave me an even, god damn, bro. It gave me an even worse one at the end of the day. It was a 4.4 again. Fucking hell, man. Shit. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the... well, at some point I'm going to upgrade all these dogs into a fucking 10 or something probably, and then I'm going to take that 10 and combine it with this 11. Then if that be the case, maybe we get a 12 out of that. Jesus, fuck. That is horrible, man. Yeah, we got just over 20 mil on that one then. Actually, that was literally just over 20 mil. Went from 5 mil to 15 for that hit. For that up to 11 then for that. Jesus, that is bad. Ugh, man, that's ugly as fuck. All right, let's go ahead and look at our thing then. That was what, 1.4 something with it. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like now with this in it. 1.37. So it actually did go down quite a bit then. So yeah, we'll definitely do that up again at some point here. Let's see here. Yeah, just over enough to do alpha up to upgrading. So we'll upgrade alpha then. Upgrade alpha again. Up to 83, 84. So we got 14, yeah, 1.4 mil, even with the dog now, with alpha upgraded to that point. So Yeah, that is fucking, ugh, man, that bums me the fuck out. See, that's the problem though. It's almost like they want you to keep like the previous dogs that are already like sixes and stuff like that, because then they're like, no, 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 let's give you back a fucking 4.49 multiplier, almost that total thing at level 28 instead of level 14, 15, whatever the other one was there. Uh, yeah, that's bad, man. Because honestly, those front and those middle ones should be like plus. It should be 200 plus at that point. Maybe closer to 250. Honestly, not that ugly ass shit. Like it should be more like this, like 230, 231, something like that. Then, or even like, 250, 260, 270, something like that. Then, and mind you, that one particularly is only with one melee defense in it. It's all the other good shit that's all in there. So, yeah, that is not good. Not good, man. I may end up changing that out, actually, changing out this one in level 3 to level 4 and level 4 to level 3 then, until I can change that out entirely then. Yeah, that's some ugly ass shit right there for sure, though, man. All right, let's see here now. How many Pamelas do we actually have right now? It looks like 3 of 20 right now, so that would be 8 of 20 with those, so not even going to bother with that yet. What we will do is we will finish this off, though, with what we were talking about earlier, which is basically checking for our current stuff and grabbing what we can here, which would be the stuff we already have there. And then we will grab everything else then. Grab this. Grab that. Grab these. And then eventually we'll get that one too. Not sure if I'm actually going to do either one of those yet for the roamer things, because mostly it's just time. It's a time sink is what it is. It's like 3 to 5 minutes a piece for those. And for what you get for the stuff, sometimes it's not worth it unless it's like the gold or the epic ones and stuff. So yeah, the only reason these other ones are worth it is because you can actually, get good shit out of what it is then. And then eventually we'll grab that later on when we have this back in like an hour. So grab our mystery quiz here. Rick is not a member of Whispers, for those interested in that. The other one, it is Cross the Lines is level 16. And if you're at level 16, you probably shouldn't be playing Cross the Lines, because you're going to get fucked up pretty badly no matter what in that game. Mostly because of the fact that you ain't gonna. Well, I would let me say it like this: if you're doing the Cross the Lines event, or I should say Lines We Cross event, unless you're doing it in like season 1 or 2 where you're just coming up and stuff like that, like it's not too bad then. But like, yeah, the longer you go, if you're only like 16, 17, 18, 19, whatever, in season 3 or 4, like you're gonna get your fucking ass stomped like a bitch is what it is, dude, for real. Because there's gonna be T9s, T10s, people like me that have been playing for almost a year that are just gonna stomp the shit out of you is what it's gonna be there. So but anyway, okay, I'm gonna see if we got any dogs in one of the other ones then. Go to network account here. Nope, no dogs there. Oh no, there's a dog there. Sweet. Got a legendary dog there actually. So go and do our fighter thing. Do this. Do not kill was alpha. I think the thing with the dog too is it all depends on what formation you're actually hitting with. That allows you to get like better rewards and stuff is what it is then. So we're gonna hit with the highest formation we have right now, which is the top one. At the meantime, we're gonna do the other two, and we're gonna go over here and hit that, and we're gonna go over here and hit that, and then eventually we'll get this other one with one of these other guys too as well. And like I said, we'll probably do this at some point here in a little bit then. Okay, so what do we get for these dogs? This is the potential stuff we can all get from those. So what did it give us for them? Okay, that is actually mediocre for what that should have. That should have given us a bunch of dogs. Honestly, dude, that was not that great. Like it should have definitely given us the 50K, but that should have been at least a 3 set of dogs with it, or a 2 set of dogs and a cow or something, or a sheep or whatever. Then, so yeah, that was really a not great get. Then that was basically middle of the road gets for that. All right, let's see what we can get over here now. Yeah, especially for legendaries, that should be at least a 3 set of dogs, if not more. Because I've actually had a 3 set pop out recently in one of the greens. So, all right, got Imogen. Let's see, where is she at right now for this account? Got, what is that, 15 of 20 right now. So we'll have to get another set of her at some point then. What is that telling me right now? Oh, yeah. Need to redo our clan legend stuff here. So add that into it. Confirm, save. Again, adding that into it. Confirm, save. Probably do the same thing with Wicked actually here in a minute, because I know that one dog, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, was part of the stuff. So, or maybe not though. Or do I even have lineups? No, I don't have lineups. Never mind. I didn't do them in that one. Okay, it's about 5 minutes left on that. Let's see. And no dogs here. Shit. We did get an armed survivors though, which is good. So that'll be worth it at some point here. So actually may just say fuck it, just get those right now, actually. Since we're still on that Clan Legends event. Mostly the reason for that being the fact that we are number 7 currently, with obviously network meeting 8 right behind us. But in order to have 7 and stay 7, we would want to do that a little bit heavier and stuff, just given the fact that, 9 and 10 are pretty close to us and stuff like that. And that way we would be able to get a little bit more power there. So grab those guys. And we are still at 7, but we are still a little bit higher now is what it is. Got about 200K extra on that one. So, and about an hour and 40 minutes left. We'll probably end up taking 7th then in this. So our reward will most likely be right there, 6 to 10. It'll be a Pamela fragment. Looks like 500 rubies. And then 80 speed ups across the board then. And nothing else, we end up dropping down to 11th. It'll be 250 and then 40 across the board, which sucks, but it is what it is. And no Pamela frag. So got a couple more guys here. We're going to grab them too. All right. Knock all these. Little triangle of walkers there. For those interested, by the way, when you do Clan Legends, when they talk about the world events and Clan Legends, this is what they're talking about right here is all these dudes doing all these events right here. And you get up to 8 and stuff. And then eventually when you get 8 of them done, you get the Clan Legends event, or it's like 6, or it's 4, or it's 2, which the 6, 4, and 2 are not that great. 6 is not bad, what it gives you, but 4 and 2 are just terrible. They're not good at all. So level 20 is the top one you can get for that. 16 again for that event. And then grab that, and yep, that's all it's it for today then. So yeah, like I said though, that legendary dog earlier, that was very iffy, man. That reward, 230. how close am I to this one in this Pam's? Still pretty far away. I think that's like 7. We'll grab them anyway, though, just because. Yeah. So we're now 7 of 20 in that. Like I said, it's not bad, but you guys see how much it takes to get these, though, is what it is. Even in this weekend one, because it's obviously the Sunday frenzy is what they call it, where you'd have to do that much just to get, Pamela and shit, dude. So it's basically getting like 2 10-star dogs and doing an 11-star dog to get up to 20 million and be able to get 4 fragment vouchers and stuff, and then another one for that 12 million one. So it's like those 5. So, yeah, it's not really worth it, unfortunately. Looks like we, what's the next one? Oh, okay. So we didn't quite make 6. We got 5, apparently, right now. So I'm assuming that we'll be doing that 5 at some point then, here in the next 6 hours or so, give or take. Which is cool, I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, that's what it was from. Yeah, I was giving my report thing for yanking my dude back then. I was like, where the hell is that coming from? That makes more sense. Let's see here now. Not sure if anything procced off on anything. Oh, no, I guess it did. Okay. Got Imogen there. Upgrade her. And then... yeah, that's about it then. But yeah, this game is fun. Like I said, eventually we'll have water tower proc here in like a day probably or so, give or take, depending on how many more hours of speed ups we can get for that. And eventually what'll end up happening is when that water tower activates, we will then start our fire station upgrade here. And I want to say this is about 40 days, give or take, for this. So whenever this and this, this, and then it'll eventually be the veggie barn. So that'll be another 9 days for the veggie barn. And then it'll be another like 2 weeks or so for that veggie barn there. So it'll be like mid to end of May. And then we'll eventually have the police station be able to roll then. So it'll be legitimately in season 6, or not season 6, season 5 will be most likely when we'll actually have production for our sharpshooters then. And the same thing with the melee fighters as well for the T9s there is what it is. You'll have those guys be unlocked, and you'll have these guys be unlocked, but it's most likely not going to be until sometime in season 5 then. Whereas by then, we'll most likely have like almost all of these 75,000 into level 9 cavalry. And that'll be awesome because then we would actually have all of these across the board right now just be cavalry dudes, except for obviously this one right now because it has Holly as a melee only. And then, of course, those two being Mercer and Laura are sharpshooter only, but you'll have Princess be level 9 then. So, and that's the big thing about getting sharpshooter done is getting that so we can have that secondary one of the Mercer and Laura trio be able to get their full potential there for being that dude then, instead of being T8s like they are right now. And then eventually we'd also have the Whisper trio of Beta Alpha Lydia then becoming what Holly is right there, which would be, they would be the samurai chick there and be able to be better like that. So, but yeah, as it is right now, it's a whole fucking thing. So it's kind of one of those situations of basically, you're doing it if you don't, but unfortunately it's just resources right now. It's like just right there. I'd have to basically blow like almost all my resources right now of what I have currently for my speed ups for training just to do this one set right now. And it's just not fun, man. So yeah, it's just a real pain in the ass is what it is. And that's the problem with this game. And that's exactly what, again, like I said, this whole time with microtransaction gaming is it's just not fun like that. So I did not expect this to be 2 hours, by the way. Just so those know. I was thinking we are going to do this for about maybe half hour or less for that matter. So you guys got a couple hours out of me is what it is, man. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, honestly. This will probably be one of the last chats on this channel for a while, though, at least underneath this StreamYard account because I'm almost out of time for the month. So unless I want to jump over to one of my other StreamYard accounts, I'm not going to be able to do any more streaming for probably a few days now anyway. Or if I do, it'll be a few minute ones or something. But yeah, that's about it for the day, though. This is pretty much the Walking Dead Survivors game in a nutshell right now. It's just a lot of repetition, a lot of, trying to get ahead and then barely getting ahead, and it takes so fucking long to get ahead. And yeah, it's a real pain in the ass, dude. That being said, though, if you can get into a good, clan and then eventually into a good coalition, you can end up, pretty good when it's all said and done, because you'll end up where I'm at right now here, which is basically number 1. And we'll eventually get, the junkyard. We'll get the season 4. We'll get the 100 Negan fragments. We'll get the 150 universal frags. We'll get the 150 long range. We'll get the 60 keys. And then all those resources right there. And yeah, it'll be a nice time, dude. And that'll be, we already got the mid-season ones too, as well, for that matter. We were number 1 during mid-season. We got all that shit right there, which has already been blown through. Because that really should be like 3,000 to 4,000 minutes of speed ups is what it is. Or honestly, there should have been hours worth of speed ups is what it is. Not friggin' minutes. So let's see what the region chief had to say here. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. It was Nami saying some stuff from Merit Exchange. Let's see. Remind you guys again about the Merit Exchange. Find yourself partner for Merit Group chat. Don't see that anywhere, by the way. Let's see. Read marshal outpost. T8 scouting building. Do not attack building. It's gonna. Okay, yeah. So basically, it's telling us to not, do stupid shit is what it is. But as it goes, we're gonna show you that real quick. So let's go ahead and go over here. This will be the T8 building they're talking about right now. You go ahead and scout that bad boy right now. Looks like some people are actually there. Unfortunately, can't grab that yet because we're not at 26. I honestly just want to see if there's anybody here or not. Probably is a couple people, is my guess, because it usually is around the time for. There's a lot of Asians that play this game in various Asian countries, and I noticed it seems like they're usually on around the 2 a.m., 3 a.m. time period, so I'm not sure what time it is in their own country. They're probably like midday or early morning or something. But yeah, we'll see how. I think it's about a minute and a half or so to get to the thing here. We'll just pop it for the scout is what it is then. I assume there's people there still, but who knows? Yeah, there's this person for that clan getting in there right now, so there is merit exchange going on right now. I may do that actually if that be the case then. For a couple minutes and try to get my shit together then. I would need to downgrade my F1 though because it's only T8s, so I would need to take this and downgrade it to the T8 one then instead of having it at T9s currently. And that's the problem though, because there's no like T8, T9 mix. It's only like T8s, or it's T9s is the other one over there someplace. And it's like I have a mix of both. Like, what about me? What if I don't want to downgrade kind of thing? Okay, there we go. Just zipped in there. All right, let's see who's in the thing then. Okay, so we got homeboy there with T8s. And you got this chick with the T8s as well. So I think I may jump over. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to use an elite location. Yeah, I'm not going to do that then. What I will do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this coordinate stock right here. I'm going to, where am I right now? Move my town hall like this. So I get back my formation real quick. Spend another location grab to move it back. And then I'm going to leave the region right now with that. And then I will come back into the region through that saved location. And that way you're saving yourself an elite relocation is what it is. And I should be back right where the fucking people are right there. Yep, that's exactly where I wanted to be at right now. So I'm going to go ahead and scout this again. Just to make sure I am scouting. And then I'm going to go ahead and downgrade my F1. Okay, yep, still the same people there. Actually, I might just send my F2. Now I'm thinking about it. Might go F2. Might go F2 then. Maybe F3 on top of that then as well. Or even F4 for that matter. Oh, somebody just got fucked up. Please, God, don't tell me they're both just knocked out by this jackass. This is the problem with people too, by the way. You have all these fucking retards in this game who are sitting there being stupid about shit. Okay, the one chick still isn't there. Okay. Yeah, you have all these fucking dumbasses that are doing it, right? But the problem is, instead of doing like F2, F3, F4, they're being fucking dumb and doing F1s that are super fucking powerful. And then they're knocking the shit out before the rest of us can get in there, is what it is, man, with our attacks. So, yeah, very fucking frustrating a lot of the times. Okay, got defeated on that. And got defeated on the second one. Looks like 2, and that's fine with me because, again, it gives me merit exchange is what it is, and this is what we're here for anyway, is the merit. So we got 160-ish or so, give or take. So we'll go over here, go down to that, go down to merit exchange, and we will be able to grab 3 hours of training speed ups with that. And then we got, what, 93? So we will actually take the other ones and put them towards that. And then I think we're going to go that 2 more times now if we can and try to see if we can get, see if we got our upgrades or not there. Okay, nobody's in the thing now. Okay, so that's whatever then. It looks like people are trying to get there though. The problem is, this is the problem though, right? Like you're way the fuck over wherever here. Like right there, the person's probably like 5 minutes away or something. Instead of just bringing their asses over to one of these fucking spots and making sure that they're right there to bring their shit in is what it is. So I'm going to wait until I see one of these people get in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and scout again. And I'm going to go ahead and go from there then is what it is. So I know this person's coming in there right now. That person's bringing their shit in there right now. Okay, so there should be at least 2 formations in there right now. There's at least 1. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and attack again with our F4 and with our F3. And then while we're doing that, we're going to go back over here and we're actually going to spend the time and do our dudes down a little bit is what it is. And heal up all of our guys is what it ends up being then. So the entire point of the matter is we're trying to do it the right way, all right? I'm going to scout again just to make sure everybody's in there. Well, my guys are coming in there. I guarantee that this motherfucker right here is using an F1 too, by the way. Okay, so there's 2 people in there right now. Okay, I got defeated. Don't know if they did or not. See, I don't really care if I'm getting defeated or not because the whole point is I'm trying to get the merit for the exchange is what it is. So, okay, got defeated twice. Doesn't really matter. What did we get for merit though? We got 40K on that one, and we got looks like 50,000 on the other one. So that should be more than enough for what we were trying to do here, which would be get the other 2 right there. Still have 50,000 on top of that then. So we're going to go ahead and use that to do, let's see, that would make us about 10 then, right? Yeah, give or take. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just grab 10 of these then. So it'll be 10 minutes of speed ups then for that. We'll burn the other 900 then or so, give or take. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go from there. And I'm trying to figure out where the fuck my clan is at right now because I can't remember offhand. Shit. Now I'm even trying to remember where the fuck we're at now. I know we're yellow. Shit. I should probably have that as a backup in this thing right now. Okay, so it should be somewhere around here maybe. I think. Yeah, right there. Okay. So jump back right here. Confirm. Go to my secondary accounts. Do the same exact stuff in those 2, by the way. And then we'll go from there is what it is. And that's where we're going to finish off for the night. Okay, let's see here. That's fine. Okay, so let me see now. Do the relocation thing again to bring back our F4. Come back down again. Go from there. I'm actually going to save that as a special, I think. Let me see here now. Where was I at now? Go over here. Go to T8. I'm actually seeing if we can't do something over this away, maybe. Okay, so we can do a relocation like right there. So we'll do that. Do this as a friend. Jump out of the fucking thing here. And then hop back in to it the other way. That way we're not wasting a relocation. And then we're going to go and do a scout right here. Okay, there's 3 people in there right now. That's cool. So we're going to attack with our F2 and our F3. And I think when it comes to merit, yeah, we have just under 1,000 right now. So we need to get enough for all that shit right now is what it is for the bread and for the 500 for those ones and stuff. So okay, so I got defeated I think twice on those. So let's see, that gave me 49,000 looks like, and the other one is 46,000. So let's see, go back to our merit. Got enough for those. Okay, so we want to keep doing this then. Do a scout again. Probably send an F4 actually at this point. Okay, so you got 4 people in there now. So yeah, go ahead and send in our F4, followed by our F3. And then an F2 after that. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and save our shit real quick because that's pretty high. Just click on those, 2,000-ish. Most, for those interested, by the way, the reason we're doing this is twofold, actually. It's not only just the merit stuff, it's also because of the events that you have going on in the actual season region right now for the missions, which are basically this stuff right here with the kills. In order to get the things, you got to get that many kills and stuff like that, which we're probably not going to get that anyway, but doesn't really matter. It's whatever. The entire point is we're basically letting them get the kills is what it is. It doesn't really matter to us, like if we get the kills or not. We want the merit. We want the merit from the actual things to be able to get the stuff. That's almost 60,000, by the way, 55,000 there, over 100,000 with that last one. So that should be probably almost close to enough to get our shit then for that for the day. So let's see here now, 54. All 5 of those are done. 4 of those. Okay, so we need 9, 18, 27, 30. So we need about another, we're probably need to get another 2 out of that one then. So go ahead and scout again. Meanwhile, we got to go save all of our stuff again. That's the one thing, too, by the way. It takes fucking forever to buy all that shit up then. Okay, so scouting. 1 guy in there right now. So definitely need to get some of these other motherfuckers back in there is what it is. I'm going to scout again just to see if that dude's still in there or not. Because if he's not... Nope, nobody's in there. See, this is the fucking problem. You have these dumbass... Like, that's what I'm saying, dude. You have these fucking morons in ice and everything else like that, dude. That are, like, blue and everything else. That are sitting there like a bunch of dipshits. And it's like, oh... Let me fucking send a dude. Let me instead of fucking waiting a minute or so and scouting before I do anything else or whatever. Let me just send a fucking formation and then burn this fucking place to the ground now because I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, so I'm looking at you, Jigsaw, dumbass. And that's the problem right here too as well. You have these fucking morons over here. You got fucking who's the other one right there? You got fucking Whiteboard or Bread or whatever the fucking her name is there. And you got these other idiots over here. Piva 88 and stuff like that, dude. And it's like, bro, y'all are attacking an empty fucking base. I'm literally recording you attacking an empty fucking base because you're fucking retarded, dude. Because you're not bothering to fucking scout first. Yeah, there's nobody in there. They're attacking an empty base because they're stupid. God. It's so fucking annoying, dude. It really is. I'm going to go grab this over here right now because it's basically a freebie, more or less. All right, where is the T9 one? That's T10 base. I don't really want to attack that because I'm going to get my shit blown out. That's right. I can't even get this one because it's all garrison. It's our side garrisoning it. Fuck. Hate when that happens. Where are we at again? Okay, there's more people coming there now, dude. Like and the worst thing is, okay, right? So here's the thing right now. Like right here when I'm setting this out right here, I can go like this right here and click that little reverse button and you could have it come back to you. Do that if there's nobody there, people. Spend the fucking shit to reverse your fucking course. So you're not fucking over everybody else. But no, you're all fucking so retarded. You don't even fucking do that shit, dude. I didn't realize I had the thing right there. I'll have to send that to my other dudes real quick. Let's see here now. Where are we at now? Wicked. Right there. Oh, God, I hate people so much sometimes. All right, let's see if there's anybody in there now. I doubt it, but who the fuck knows? Nope, still nobody in there. See, this is what I'm saying, though, right? Like, look at this shit, man. That dude just was like, okay, let me come over here now. Bro, you're like fucking 10 minutes away, probably. Like, move your ass. Jesus Christ. Seriously, bro. Like, you're way the fuck over there. Like, take your shit. Who's that right now? What's that person's name? I'm trying to figure out that person's name is right now. Vipers. Take your fucking clan thing out of this clan thing, brother, and move it the fuck over here someplace. Like, Jesus, dude. You have the purple right here, dude. All you have to do is move your ass. You could literally move right there, buddy. You could relocate your ass over here. And you could go from there, and it would be like a fucking 20-second jump over here then. Instead of like a 10-minute fucking jump. This is the problem, man. I'm still waiting for these motherfuckers to come in here too as well. Such a pain in the ass, dude. It really is. Damn frustrating, I'll tell you that much. I was going to say, is there anybody in the Ezekiel one or no? Because I'm debating about just saying fucking go to Ezekiel at this point. There's somebody in there, honestly. I don't think there is, because there's not many people that have Ezekiel is what it is, but like, plus I don't want to get my shit rocked so bad that it's like fucks me up or whatever. Nope, nobody in Ezekiel at all. All right, let's see here now. Scout again. Still nobody in the scouting. Man. Honestly, at this point, I might as well just say fuck it. Go grab. I go to my third account because it's going to take so long for people to get here or whatever. And just simply, yeah, while I'm here, I'm actually going to go do this right now. Let's see here. So be right there. So let's figure that out right now. So send this to my other account as a thing. And that way we can then simply go over to the third account there and do what needs to be done. Which will be grab our stuff back. You know, relocate. Relocate back. And then simply go from that one to going back to the other one then. All right. Go over here. Go to the others. Go to the empty spot that was just given to us. And bada bing, bada boom. We are back in the game then. And now we can scout this, see how many people are actually here, if anything at all. Probably nobody, I'm guessing. Oh, somebody's about to come in. Nice. So, yeah, let's see the scout. Oh, there's people in there. Nice. Well, on that note, then, I guess we will start to bang through with our 4 and our 3 and maybe even our 2. Since we know people are there. and I'm going to keep scouting. And if they're like, hey, you weren't scouting, bullshit, I wasn't. I scouted twice, motherfucker. I scouted once before I sent the first two, and then I scouted a second time before I sent the other one. So, and there was 3 of you in there at the time. So there you go. Okay, so I got defeated. Okay, how many did I get on this one then? Let's see. Got 47,000 the first go, 71,000, and that last one was 100K. So, all right. Scout again. While we're doing that, we're just going to go over here and update our shit real fast. Heal up all of our guys. Let's see, what did that scout bring back? Still 3. Okay, good. Good. All right. Oh, shit. And I realized I sent my F1 on them. Whoops. Not meaning to do that, by the way. I meant to do the F3 or 4. Didn't actually mean to send my F1. Sorry, guys. Hopefully that doesn't kill y'all. Yeah, should I pull that back? Probably should, actually. Yeah, I'm going to reverse course on that bad boy. See right there? Look, I can just do that right now, right? See right there? No harm, no foul, man. Just reversing course. That's what anybody could have done at any time, man. I'm just showing y'all what the fuck to do, man. It's that simple. Reverse the damn course, man. So, yeah. And then that way you can then send your other ones, like your F4s and stuff. Go ahead and scout again. It's another 70-something thousand. All right, still 4 guys in there. Send my F2 at them, I think. And that should be enough for us on this account then, if that be the case then. So let's see here. Get those 5, grab those 5. Okay, yeah, that should be more than enough then. We got about 82. I think we want to get 600K if we can in this. If we can do that, I don't know. Let's see here now. It's another 50K. All right, got to make sure we can get all this done. So that's another 7 hours. Burn through all those guys. That is another 100K right there. All right, scout again. Back there. Do that up. Still 4 guys. Attack. All right, so what is my count right now? 190-ish. Yeah, I think those will be my last 2 actually with this one, and then I'll just simply just grab a bunch of minute speed ups and stuff like that is what it'll be. We don't really need the salvage. We don't really need the salvage key on that one, honestly, and it's not really worth it for the 600K that it takes to get it. Is what it is. So it'll take us forever to do it anyway. It's 78 right there on that. It was another 656,000. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that like that and be done with it. We will jump back to network on this one, and then I think we'll simply just again go to that and then do our thing there for a couple times. So simply do a scout on this one from that. Can't remember how many we actually need right now. Oh yeah, we need to get our bread, so it would be 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Like 90. So, and let's see, that was still the same dudes in there. Cool. So we will simply send multiple formations at them right now. Send our F2 first. Go F3. Go F4. Go ahead and scout again just to make sure. I think the people, the blue lines here, I think are coming from like 10, 12 minutes away is what it is right now, which is good. Because I'm able to get my shit in real fast then. They ain't able to get theirs done real fast is what it is. And I'm just being like, yeah, I'm just going to knock y'all here. So, let's see, got defeated. 161,000. 100,000. 100,000. Okay, so that's more than enough that I need for those. So 90K there gives us 262,000 more. Yeah, I think we just go for the speed ups on that one then. So you go for almost an hour worth of speed ups then. I think we're going to do a couple more on that one actually. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do our hour stuff here right now. Burn that down. Go scout again. Real quick, like. Still the same 4 people in there. All right, so we go Mercer. I'll probably end up knocking that first guy out at some point here because I'm going to do all 3 of my formations, F2, F3, F4 in a row. Oh, somebody just left, I think, is what it was right there. They realized that they were about to get fucked up again. That's probably the first guy, would be my guess. Yep, first dude left because he realized his stuff was so low or whatever. That makes sense, honestly. I'm not surprised by that. Okay, so that one got defeated. I think both those got defeated. And then that one also got defeated. That's fine. Let's see, 100K there, 140K, 100K. Okay, so let's see, so 350. This is another 70. So we burn about 3.8 thousand then off of that. And that's fine, I think, truthfully, because we got over 2 hours worth of speed ups out of that then. Homeboy finally just fucking made it there, by the way, after like 10 fucking minutes or whatever it was. Meanwhile, we got all of our shit done already. That's funny. All right, go ahead and save all of our dudes right now. Okay, and then we go back to open. And this is where we're going to end off tonight, I think, is what it'll be, because we got all of our stuff that we need to have. So it's only, what do we need right now on this anyway? Okay, we got 300K. So I think we're just going to grab up some hour speed ups again, because we got a little over an hour with that one then. Or sorry, we got minute speed ups. So we'll have a little over an hour with that 330,000 right now. And then, yeah, I think we'll just do like 3 or 4 more hits on that one then. So go ahead and do that right there. Go ahead and scout this again real fast just to make sure there's people there still. And then I think what we'll do is we'll actually just do all 4 of them then. Okay, yep, 4 people in there still. Okay, so we'll go F2 into 3 into 4. And then scout again. And then we'll actually go our F1 in there. This is going to happen. after it's all said and done. Yeah, okay. So none of those should really be knocked out is what it is. Maybe the first guy, actually, eventually, but yeah, for the most part, like, he won't be knocked out is what it'll be. Oh, no, he got knocked out then with my second hit. I think I beat him, actually, in that one. Or maybe he just realized that he was about to get fucked up or whatever and left. Okay, all those were offensive defeats, though. And then F1. Okay, so we all got defeated every single time. I want to see something on that one, though. Okay, so that dude won the first one. Okay, I did beat him the second time then, and then it got beat by the second guy then. Second guy beat me, and then it was a standoff in the second go. Okay, so that's cool. That's where we're going to end things off then tonight. And go ahead and go back here. 16 hours worth of shit. So take all those. Go to my clan store. 400,000. 97. So an hour and a half worth of speed ups on that one. Okay. That works, man. Question is, how close did we get to our actual mission statement then? So we're at 20,000 right now of how many we defeated right now of the 35K that we need. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, it's definitely not bad at all. I'm trying to remember where the hell our home base is now. Yeah. Actually, I could probably figure that out real quick, actually. Let me go. No, that was not the one we wanted. Gold. Yeah, okay. So we are expansion base, which should be our stuff right here, which means that we would be right. Where the hell is everybody now, damn it? Should all be someplace here. Maybe up here. Yep, right there. Okay, cool. All right. Take my ass back over here then. Right where I belong. Actually, while we're here, we're going to do this then. Go get our win for the, what you call it there. And get 1.4 million tomatoes. And a little bit of energy as well on top of that. All right. And then right here, we would want to have our dude back there. So go and grab network, bring him back around. And everything should be cool to go. All right. So, spot. I do want to check something with Wicked, though, real quick, because I'm not 100% that actually did get what it needs to get right now. And I'd like to be able to go back there then and be able to get some more, if I can, with that dude then. Because I do want to check something real fast. Okay. Yeah, that barely got anything at all, so I think maybe I will do that, actually. If there's nothing else, I'll just say fuck it, and I will simply go over that way and just simply use a relocation that I have right now without having to go through all the extra steps and shit there. So I'm going to go ahead and scout this real fast. See if anybody's even here or not. There should be people here, I think, still, but who knows? Okay, yeah, there's still a couple people there. Cool. Okay, so let's see. I want to make sure that is a T8 100% across the board just in case. And then we will go and do this and do this. Scout again just to make sure. And then I think we're going to finish off with this is what it'll be then. Okay, so yep, 3 guys still there. So let's see here then. Defeat. Go ahead and grab that. Another defeat. Scout again. Okay, how many did I get in this defeats? 80,000, 91,000. Still there. Come back around. Still defeated. Sergio. What did he get? Survivor, Adventure Laura. Of course you did, you son of a bitch. Every fucking time. I swear to God, dude, everybody fucking has that thing now except me. Although, to be fair, you could pay like $1 to get it, is what it is. So maybe they did that. All right. Scout again. And go back with one more hit, which I think is going to be the Abraham combination. Oh, somebody just got knocked out by this jackass. Scout again on that one then, just to make sure. Yep. First guy got knocked out on that last one then. Okay. So let's see here. So we got 200,000 on that one. 94,000 on the other. And this one was 47,000. Not enough, man. Not enough. So I'm going to go back again. Scout again. I'm going to knock back with my fucking other one there as well. Let's see what the scout brought back for me. Okay, so Wolverine and Crystal are still in there. I should probably go heal up my shit actually here in a minute. Because it's getting pretty bad. Almost a day there. Okay, got another defeat. That one was 38,000. What is the last one going to give me? And that one was 67,000. Okay, what is my count right now on this? Just over 600K. I mean, I could grab the key. Question is, one salvage key, is it really worth that versus, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Literally trying to figure that out. Let me go figure that out now. So one key, so 5 versus what appears to be like 2 hours worth of shit here. Yeah. So what's it worth? Is it worth it to get 2 hours of speed ups or one key? I think we all know the answer to that one, by the way. And we're going to do everything we can to get everyone. So, yeah. Totally worth it, I believe, for what we just grabbed there. So we just added a couple hours of speed ups to our thing. Totally worth it, I believe, for what we have there. Go and do this again. And I'm just going to do the 7 hours on that one then. Proc the 10 minutes. Couple seconds. Done. All right. Do a scout on this one again. See who's even still here. Same two people. Okay, so grab that. Do that. We're actually going to do all 4 of our guys this time around in various fashion. Just making sure everybody's still there. Yep, okay. And then we'll attack with the last guy last. Okay, so that one gave us 36. That gave us 48. That gave us 65. And what will the F1 bring us? $73. All right, cool. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. And we have a shitload of fucking dudes. Take that down to 20K. Grab up all of our shit right now. Take an hour speed up for that. 225 on that. Gives us another 5. Literally 600 points left over for the merit exchange that are going to be burning in like 16 hours. I don't really give a fuck, honestly, at this point. That's what we really wanted to see, was having our stuff go almost all the way down is what it is. So, yeah. As you guys can see, we did merit exchange for the most part here. We got our thing up to 25,000 for the dudes that we would need out of 35. Not bad, not bad. I think we're pretty good right now. Like I said, I think we're definitely going to get to a point where we're going to be better off, is what it is. Coming back over here. I think that's where we're all at right now, right? Yep. Okay. Trying to figure out where I'm at again, so I can jump back over there then. All right. So did our stuff for the day. I'm going to go ahead and go to the gold outpost again. Help with this build for the next 30 minutes or so, give or take, however long it takes now, because it's like 40-something minutes without me there. But given the fact that it usually drops like 5 minutes every time one of my formations jumps there, it'll probably be like a half hour or so by the time we're all, done. So it is what it is. And that's the thing, right? That's what you want to see. You want to see people help out and do stuff very quickly. But unfortunately, some people don't do that, and it's stupid, because it is stupid to not do that, by the way, because eventually you need to have like X amount of days worth of stuff in this game to be able to get the certain things for the overall rewards and stuff like that. So if you're not building, you're not actually helping at all. Because when it's all said and done, like I said, you need to have that to get all of these rewards and stuff like that right there, like specifically the various where are we at now? It's gathering of resources, commemoration, right there. 16,000 minutes of speed ups, 4,300 minutes of speed ups, or sorry, of building expansions and stuff like that. Then eventually it is, I think there's still one that we have to get right now, but I can't remember what it is right now. And that's gathering, kill, kill and wound. There we go. Spend 4,400 minutes, 44,000 minutes of speed up constructing buildings, and wound 70,000 people. So potentially it would have to be that one, which we've already done like 20,000-ish right now on this account. But yeah, it takes forever to get that done though. Ones that we won't unfortunately get in this one, just because our levels are so low, is what it is. We will never be able to beat that 25, the 325 walkers is what it is. or the 28 walkers for that matter. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say Wicked is the only one that can do that right now, that particular first account, just because of T9s and shit. So I do want to go look at that right now and see what that is at currently. Yeah, currently I have 93 of 300 right now. So I should actually work on that at some point then, because that would be, if I do another 7 of those, it'd be 100 then. It would be 200 more after that. Is that diminishing returns or not, though, on that one? That's the question. That's a lot to ask, too, by the way, because you're basically talking about, if you're going to use every single thing you have, that would be 10 apiece for the entirety of the thing, which takes about 8 hours, give or take, to redo. So you're essentially talking about burning through your entirety of your formation stamina for like a third of a day, give or take. And then you would have nothing left to do anything else. So that'd be 10. So let's go ahead and say roughly 20 a day. So that'd be, I'm trying to think of it right now. So let's say 20 a day. So it'd be 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 would be 5 days. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 would be 10 days. So you potentially do that in like a 10-day time span. Maybe. That seems like a lot to ask, though. Although that being said, I think my F2 can actually beat 25s right now, too. And considering that my F1 is all T8s right now, I could potentially take this T9 right now. And let me go look for 25 walkers. Says impossible, but let's go ahead and find out. Let us see, because it may actually be that we can actually get that done then. While we're doing that, we're also going to grab this 23 right here. I noticed somebody left at 25 convoy earlier, and I ended up grabbing it at one of the accounts, and it actually gave me 500 rubies out of it. So that's pretty sweet. So, but yeah. I don't think this one will probably. Yeah, because it automatically proc in the corner there if it did, which it didn't. Nice, I did beat 25. Hell yeah. Huh. Interesting. They did over 1 million. I did 700,000, but I beat them somehow. Interesting how that works. Okay, a little over 100k bullets and stuff, so grab that. Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about that one. We would actually be in the whatchamacallits right now. Shit. Okay, these are almost all done right now. All right, 33, 39. Is any of my other guys in there right now? Both of those are actually. Okay, so do that then, I guess. 3. Okay, so then we want to. That's a good question, actually. You obviously want to go over there and do that right now. Thing is, I think we also want to go do all the other ones right now, too, so. Probably am going to spend 200 rubies to do all that then. Why the fuck did... Wait a minute. What? to check something real quick. Oh, okay. I'm fucking retarded. Yeah, it was what. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I know I had changed that out, and then yeah, it was my other. It was the fucking. Okay, that makes more sense now. I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, it was in the actual tides, and it was not set up right or whatever. Okay, whatever then. Let's see, 600, 700. Okay, that one's not there though. Okay, so we're gonna change that over and then change this over here because it gives me more dudes. And then we're gonna simply go like that. Huh. Actually, that's a good question. Do I have 10s on here or not? I just realized that. I don't think I do, but I just remembered that now. Since I'm... Nope, I don't. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's right. That makes sense. I haven't unlocked T10s yet in any capacity at all. So get your ass on that. Okay, so that's there. Go over here. Spend 200. Go do this guy. And then go over here to the second one. And that's where we want to be at, by the way. Because we're going to do our bread here. And then assign survivors, which would be Tyrese and those dudes that are builders. Over here. Go do that. Over here. Oh, never mind. We're out of. Okay, I was gonna say we're gonna do one more thing, but then we're out of stuff. Then, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so save all that shit. By the way, this will be the last couple things we do right now, and then we're gonna end this stream 100% then for the 7 millionth time now, really, because it's like 3 a.m. And again, expect to go 3 fucking hours. Just like I said about an hour ago, expect to be 2 hours then. So we'll grab that in about an hour or two, probably. Or no, will it be an hour or two? No, it'll be about 5 hours for the research train one. So it'll be like 8 a.m. then. This one that'll be grabbed. But yeah, right now we are, where are we at right now? 37. So that would be, trying to figure this out right now. Doing math. So that'd be, let's see, so 7, 5, 7, 14, 21, 28. So it would be 9. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So we might have to do 200 on that one at the very, very end. Really, we're just trying to get our extra bread here is what it is on all these for those interested. Because, of course, like when we pass out here in a couple hours, you'll have people come through. They'll finish off this first one here. They'll finish off the second one. They'll finish off the third one. And by the time we come back around, it'll be fourth or fifth then. And then we'll have this sixth one then. And we only have, I think it's like 20-ish hours to go. 17 hours to go. We might be able to finish all of them, actually. I'm not sure. That's the problem. People are half-assing it so badly anymore, dude. And I know for a fact there's a lot of people in our clan currently that either aren't doing daily play or they are, but they're not doing the tail stuff when they need to be doing it is what it is. And you got people like me that have to come in there and fucking, work way harder when we don't need to be. Okay, Panda and Mike are in there right now. All right, so that's done. Okay, so we got 2 we can do here. So that would be obviously this one. And then go do that one. And I think on top of that, then we are going to go ahead and spend the 200 to give ourselves 20 more, which allows us to then bring a formation into here, which would be our F3. And then we will go down here and do yeah, I think we'll wait actually a little while until this one's done in about a half hour, and then we'll bring that one over then for that. So okay, so that's done. The other one's done. So then we go to network and how much is that going right now? 37. Got almost 1,600 right now for that, so we'll just burn that right now for 200 extra. Come up in here, go over here, make sure that we collect our box that has 3 extra whatchamacallits in it. Grab that one. Gives us another 30 minutes of speed ups across the board. Come down here. Do this in reverse order. So we go 1, 2. I wonder if From dropped their second episode yet or not for the season. I just realized that now because I'm thinking about that. I know it's supposed to be sometime today is when it comes on. And I think they're doing it on the their plus thing, so it might be after midnight when it drops then. Because I definitely want to watch that for sure at some point here. And then go back to number 2. And we'll finish off with that is what it'll be. So we'll go. Oh, by the way, if y'all ain't watching School Spirits, you should be. The first season of that just ended recently. And I'll tell you what, that was actually one of the better shows I've seen in a while. Not a fan of like Hollywood shoehorning in all the, whole LGBTQ thing and stuff like that anymore. But like, that's one of the ones that it doesn't really like overt, like, I don't really want to say overtly, but it's kind of like, it does a little bit, but not much, like it's basically like, okay, yeah, it's here. It's whatever. But it's not like in your face with it, like constantly, like half of these fucking shows are. So it's not as bad as most of them then. I mean, it's still unnecessary, but it's a lot better than a lot of the other ones are when it comes to being like, okay, here's a storyline. This is what we're going to go with, blah, 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 et cetera, So anyway, but, yeah, that being said, that's where we're at though. And I believe, let me see this real quick. Okay, that's all personal motion stuff we got to finish at some point. So I'm going to see shop right now. Got those. Okay, so we can do about 8 something right now if we want to go for the golds. Debating and see if we need one of them or not. That's 20, that'd be up to 20 of 30. 19 of 30, so that'd be 11 that are needed of Zoe right now. So we can do that up to, I guess that'll be fun. Do her up to 27 frags. Let's see, 15. Yeah, none of that's worth it. 40. 50. That's the problem too with this particular one is the Joe character. You basically have to go here and get these to get that dude up ever because yeah, the whatchamacallits for the World events sometimes will give you them, but 90% of the time it'll either be Elias or it'll be Ruel. So you'll almost always have to buy Joe out of the store here is what it is, which we can get 6 right now if we really wanted them and have them almost up to 50 then. I might wait and see if we can get those though, but then again, like I'm thinking about it like this because you got 12K right there we needed for it, so it's all a pain in the ass, I'll tell you that much right now. If these damn things didn't cost 3K a piece, it wouldn't be too bad. Eventually, I'm going to come over here and buy Sarah's and stuff. Wish I could do that right now, honestly. That's one thing I think is interesting, too, by the way. When it comes to them, they had prison here for a long time is what it is, and then they had the hospital, and they updated all the stuff is what it is now with all the fragments and stuff. So you now have 2 versions of the Sarah fragments for the advanced ones. That you can potentially get up to 50 of those if you needed them. And then you got 2 of the Corey ones as well, because you got one in the hospital and you got one over here where you have both those, and then you got 25 of the advanced ones as well. And then on the opposite side, you also got 2 Bobs, and then you got 2 of the. Actually, no, I'm sorry, you do have 2 Corys here, actually. Yeah, so you have 50 Corys on those ones, and then you also have Donna, you got Gloria, and you got Amy, which those eventually will become 6s like down the road at some point here. The thing is, they're not worth it to go right now because they are what they are is what it is. Like, honestly, the only one that would be worth it to do would be Amy, just because of the fact that she would be able to get you the supply stuff faster and stuff like that is what it is, and be veggies and whatnot. But yeah, Donna for meat is not worth it, and Gloria for lumber is not worth it because you're not actively having those in the things. You're obviously using those to do the other ones, like whether it be meat or water or whatever then. And so they're not worth it to go up to that high though. The only one that would be, obviously, besides Amy, would be Corey, mostly because Corey does the water as well. So you have your veggie and your water supplies that we'd want to get those up as high as possible. And then the other ones are just not worth it really. And then, like I said, Sarah would be worth it, both up from the regular ones here, and then eventually her advanced ones at double the price at 5,600 a piece, just because of the fact that you'd want to have her be able to get you more time and be able to get you a lot better and a lot faster when it comes to all of your construction and everything like that. Because right now in this particular account, she is currently at 49 minutes in right now for any kind of speed up. So she adds negative 49 minutes to any build is what it would be. So if you have like a build that's like, let's go ahead and say right here, like this right here, where it's like 3 days, 18 hours and stuff. So it'd be like 3 days, 17 hours pretty much. And yeah, you want to have it for those reasons and stuff like that. But that's the problem though, is that you don't actually have all of it all the time is what it is. And we got 2,700 now. We can do something there. Oh, shit. Huh. Interesting. So I found another 420 earlier with the walker that I took out or whatever that I found with the supplies there. That's another thing too I said earlier, dude. Like, it was that one, and then there was, what was it at, 25 earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to find it now. Yeah, right there. I got another 500 on that one for the 25s. So this, by the way, like I said earlier, is why you want to grab these convoys if you can, dude. People will just leave sitting there because you never know. Now, granted, that being said, that's very, very much an outlier because I have not had those like that for a long time. Those were never that good, and it took me, dozens and dozens of those to even get them. So not worth it most of the time is what it is, unfortunately, but in some cases they are, and it's just RNG is what it is then. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab this one actually right now because it only has about a half hour left on it. So trying to see which one I want to grab with. And we can see if we can get something out of that 26 here or not. So let's see, we're at 1397 for our rubies right now. So if that produces anything, it'll probably produce either 500 or 550 would be my guess for a ruby count. So it should take us up to either 1850 or 1897, or it would be 1940 something ish. Would be my guess if it does produce rubies or not. I don't think it will, but you never know, man. Could do anything for that matter. But only time will tell here in a couple seconds. Got about 14 seconds left before it is able to grab there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it got anything on the rubies anyway. Nope. Okay. 196,000 bullets and 52 of the clays. Which, like I said, for those wondering what you're using with the clays and stuff like that, going to here, it's used in all the speed ups or all the builds here for this stuff. You got the nails, you got the carpet, you got the cloth, and you got the clay as well as tires and stuff like that. And it takes like several thousand of each of those to get that as requirements. And then the bigger requirements obviously are your, your water, your veggies, your bullets specifically, and then your wood. And also depending on which one you're doing there, sometimes it can be meat as well as a requirement in that whole thing. So yeah, it's a whole thing. But anyway, so yeah, we're a little bit of time right now. Still got a few days there. Another almost 4 days there for the veggie thing, and then we'll eventually do our veggie barn to 25, and then eventually from there we will have this being done eventually. For the police station will be the first one most likely getting done, because by then we will also have our level 25 wall done, which is only 12-ish days left on that right now. So yeah, you'll basically have in the few days you'll have the farm finished up, and then we'll have the barn started, which will take about 2 weeks, give or take. I think with speed ups, it'll be roughly about 12-ish days, give or take, for the region boost and stuff like that. What I mean by speed ups, like obviously I'm not going to use the speed ups on it right away. It would be the to give the architect region boost, is it'll give it about 2 days off of that or so, or a day and a half, something like that. So that'll be about 12 days instead of like 14 or 15. And then this will be done in like about almost 2 weeks is what it'll be. This will get done right around the same exact time. And then maybe a couple days after that, I plan on basically letting the wall finish on its own, and then I'm going to try to get the veggie barn as close to the wall time frame as possible, so they can both basically proc at the same time as what it'll be then, because then we could actually start our police station at 25 then at the same exact time then. And then this will take, like I said, about 40-ish days from there. So it'll be probably about mid-May when these are all done. So it'd be like the 12th, 13th, 14th, somewhere in there, be my guess, honestly. And it'll be probably around the same time then, about the 13th, 14th or so is when we'll be starting the police station then. And so yeah, it'll be talk about, like I said, about 40 days. So it'll be about 36 days, give or take, with the region boosts and stuff. And so that'll basically end up becoming reality as a 25 sometime in season 4, or sorry, sometime in season 5, because we're already in season 4 right now. So yeah, it'll be a bitch, but it'll be done eventually. And by then, hopefully, we will also have our well finished up then, because that'll be around the same time. We'll start working on our water tower from there, which will be a few weeks for that. And then from there, at the same time, we'll have our butcher shop at 25, and we'll be working on our meat locker, which will take a few weeks as well. And then from there, all that stuff will, get done, and we'll eventually be working on both the stable from the meat locker, and we'll be working on the fire station from the water tower, and that'll produce our T9s for our cavalry and our melee respectively. And so eventually, yeah, we'll probably go into season 5 either working on these in the last few days and stuff, or it'll be something where it'll be maybe like a week or so into season 5 or so that we'll actually have those completely done and be producing T9s on a regular basis every 7-8 hours or so, give or take. And then of course, going back to Open's account, this is going to be the one that's going to be a bitch because it's probably going to be sometime mid to late season 5 or when we'll actually have shit done here because, as we know right now, we're waiting for our thing for the next, half hour or so here. And then it'll be, 30 something days before this motherfucker goes off. And then from there, it's just a matter of time before that gets finished. And I just realized that I'm missing 200K of fucking time right now, or whatever it is. So, but yeah, we'll be producing, and eventually it'll be, you'll have to get the wall done here after this procs in 30 something days, and then it'll be from there. We'll be working on everything else then. We're already working on our butcher shop at 23 into 24. We're going to be working on our meat locker into 24 here pretty soon. We're got our water tower almost finished right now. We got 3-ish days left on that right now. We have our veggie barn is at 24. We're working on our storage at 24, which is not really an issue, but it needs to be done eventually to get the technology. The lumber storage needs to be at 25 to get your library to 25 is what it is. So, but yeah, right now our main plans for the day are basically, get everything that needs to get done. So it'd basically be getting this to 24 and then that to 24. Meanwhile, we'll be working on this to 25. This will eventually become 25, and then it'll be going back around after this is done. We will be working on the other 25s as it'll be then, and then eventually it'll be all this stuff will be 25 then. So it's only a matter of time before it all gets done, and it just needs to be the town hall being done to 25 before everything else can get finished. So, yeah. And then, of course, this one that's down here, the little tactical camp that's got, how many times? About 9 hours left on that bad boy right now. That'll basically proc at some point here, and we will use that for something else then. I'm not sure what yet. I really don't have any idea what we'll be doing up at that point, because we obviously can't do our scavenger center to 25 until the town hall is 25, which is so stupid. What I might do actually is I may end up doing our post office to 21 actually, because that would take a few days there. And it makes sense to have that at 21 then, because it allows us to get more stuff and be able to drop off more supplies and stuff to people and whatnot. So I think we will do that as what it is then. So yeah, tactical camp will become post office, and then, like I said, eventually we'll have water tower be finished. That'll do something. Who knows what. Obviously, this little defense tower that we're building right now will eventually turn into the town hall build. It just depends on exactly when the hell people come back up and say, hey, everything's good. Wait, did we get a new code? Apparently we did. Did we do new code? New code? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and shit. Is there a way to grab that? Why can I not grab that? Copy. There we go. Copy. All right. So we got a new code. Let's go ahead and activate this fucking code while we're still here. Go to the redeem page here. If it even allows that to happen. Apparently not, though. Why are you not allowing me to give me the code? Damn it, people. Whatever. We'll do that later on the phone then. But yeah, apparently that code gives you where is that there now? Gives you 2 2 hour or 2 long range and then 200 rubies, which is a good deal. Yeah, the last code on there was the other one previous to that. So yeah, this would be definitely a new code then. So took long enough for them to give me a new code already. So anyway, as we're now over 3 hours into this chat, I think we're going to call it a day now because I'm fucking tired. I don't feel well. And we're almost to 4 a.m. and I got stuff I got to do before I go to sleep. So I'm going to go do that right now. And yeah, I think we're just going to go from there then. I don't think this is actually active right now. Nope, everything's been claimed from that. That's fine, whatever. Doesn't really matter. All right, who's doing what now? Looks like people are finishing their nightmares. Yep, looks like it. Okay, cool. Good for y'all, man. I'm not helping you because I don't have the ability to help you because all of my shit is, guess what? Not as strong as y'all's are. Seriously. In order to do those, what the levels that they're at right now for the 10s and everything else like that are above, you need to have legitimately a T9 or higher, which is what this guy right here is, obviously. And then obviously you got the person that's starting as a T8. And then this guy was a T9 himself, starting that. And it was another T9, and then it was another T8. But yeah, you need to have like a T10 in there at some point is what it is, with those kind of levelations. I would say at 10, you should probably have at least one T10 in there. Same thing with 17, 18. You should have T10s in there by then. Just because you're not going to be able to finish them off with just T9s or T8s or a mix thereof. But it is what it is, man. You know, if they can get them done, they can get them done. If they can't get them done, they can't get them done. It's whatever. But other than that, that's where we're at for the day. And just making sure there's nothing there to grab. I don't know why this keeps telling me there's one thing there when it's not anything there. And, of course, people keep hitting me again. This guy's going to get their ass beaten tomorrow a couple of times. I know for a fact I can continuously beat them, but they continuously beat me for some reason, you know? And it's really irritating. Because, yeah, I took them for 24 and 21 respectively earlier. They took me for 22 and 19 the previous day. And now they just took me for 25 and 22 right now. And then I'll probably take them for like 27 and 24 tomorrow is when it'll be. So, yeah, it really is just a pain in the ass all the way around, man. But, yeah, it's the nature of the game, man. That's really what it is at the end of the day. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, 3-hour gaming chat and stuff like that. And I will see you all in the next one. Later.